can hear
Oh,
everyone, but we
yes.
can't see anyone. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Ozzy. Oh, Ozzy.
Oh no. What have I done?
How could
Oh,
you?
Because there's a new meat call. Oh, you started a new meat call and my meat isn't updated. Oh no.
I'll update
Oh no,
your
not
meat.
your meat.
Wait, wait.
I'm
Hang
sorry,
on,
your meat?
it's not even showing up. Hold on.
Yeah, he's got to update his meat, Cuddly.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh.
update my meat. It's like not even showing up. Hang on. Hold up.
It takes like an update every couple of weeks.
We shut
know,
down the
like-
meat last week, and now we got to update it with the new meat.
Yeah,
Meat
no, my meat.
3.0.
Yeah.
Welcome
hold on.
to Meat and
Damn.
Meat.
Viagra really do be taking off these days.
It's really not registering it. It's like, for some strange reason, it's not. Hang on. The Hermie Plus,
Really?
the new update adds more than a few megabytes. Thank you very much.
You really
It,
shouldn't register your meat on Twitch.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's actually, it's like
It's-
legit not picking
He just
up.
want to trademark it.
Definitely TOS.
Okay, hold on. Why is it? We're gonna go to a different scene. Hold on.
Is it trademarked?
Can I have kitty?
Oh,
Okay,
hello.
why is that not working? Go back. Why is this not working?
How you doing, Iachi?
It legit cannot see the new
Also-
window. The new window's right there. Why can't you see
Gouda,
this?
Sneaking in
What's
before
going
we
on?
even go
Hold on.
live. I see
Oh,
you
it's
there.
Streamlabs.
I see you there, Sneaky.
Cuddly's sip. Judging already.
The chat can't see me, but I'm giving
Hey,
you a
Adrian.
Meanwhile,
I can see you, and
I
it's
like
enough.
Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I do like Streamlabs as well.
You know what? I'm gonna. You know
You know what?
Oh god, I'm gonna. Oh, I
You know
can't
what?
get rid of it because then I'm gonna crop it again. Oh my god.
Oh,
bye,
Josie's
bye,
in love.
Josie's. Everything
Josie's
is going
done
wrong.
Josie's just so done.
Josie's
Josie's
done
done.
it.
Welcome to D&D.
Oh my god, why is it all
Continue
broken?
back with D&D.
Seriously,
Yeah, what
just-
is
it's-
this?
Okay, so before we let's stop making jokes for a second.
No.
It's not picking up the Chrome window. Why is it not picking up the new Chrome window? Like,
Is it picking
just-
up an old Chrome window that you already have open?
It is, yes. So I've
Close
gone into
that.
the setting. Yeah, I've gone into the settings, and I'm click the drop down arrow, and normally the new meat Chrome is just sitting here, ready to be clicked.
Yeah, sometimes it gets confused. You need to close down Chrome entirely and then
oh my
reopen.
god. Oh my god. Okay,
Or close
well,
down everything else that's not to do with the meat window.
Why is everyone saying meat?
Meat.
Because we like meat.
No.
Only 2 of the 4 of us currently here like meat.
Yeah.
Well, depends.
Speaking of not meat, I tried the Rubenesque burger yesterday and it was very tasty.
Oh.
It had like shiitake mushrooms and beetroot juice.
Did it?
mixed
Was
together.
it? Was it Reuben adjacent?
A little further beyond adjacent,
Oh yeah.
like 3 times removed adjacent.
Okay, so it's like Reuben's uncle.
Ruben's uncle.
Nice.
But it had all the other good stuff on it. It had like sauerkraut, it had pickles, it had sauce. It was nice.
I mean, anything that has pickles in it will generally get me on board. Mostly.
Mostly.
The thing though with me though, like I've branched out so many like vegan and vegetarian sort of foods lately. It's just I'm sort of getting convinced. Like we had a roast, was a vegan lamb roast. So it was a plant.
Oh, we got it.
Are you okay, JC?
It's like lamb. It was so good.
Alright,
Nice.
we're good. Oh,
Real
we're
good.
fixed. We're fixed.
Hooray!
Okay.
Yay!
No,
Huzzah.
everything crashed on my screen. I'm trying to.
No!
No.
I got passed on to Josie.
I swear, guys, we are normally slightly more organized than this.
Are we though?
Slightly.
I said slightly. I didn't say
You
a
know,
lot.
because I generally,
Join in on this insanity.
because
Hi.
usually when I upload these D&D streams to YouTube, I'm like, I go through the first bit till it gets to the like either going past all the tech issues, or when we actually start the game and put a timestamp for it.
So they don't even get to
always
see all
waste
the
a lot of time.
shenanigans. We do. We waste a lot of time.
My end of the call isn't loading anyone's cameras, just so you know.
Oh, wonderful.
What?
Wow.
What?
I mean, we can see you, so that's nice.
Yeah, we can see you. Yeah, yeah. can see you perfectly.
And the rest of us.
Yeah, you're right, Kermit Plus. It's only 20 minutes. Absolutely.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I think last time it took us nearly 40.
Yeah, so...
It's true.
Oh, I gotta fix up my
Am I
my
running something
inspired
weird in the
goose.
background? Yes, I am. There are programs. Why is that thing running?
What's that
There
thing?
are things running in the background.
Oh
It was
no.
like Steam, among other things, was running, and the camera program that isn't supposed to be on was running.
I made sure to turn off Steam. Steam's definitely off. Oh, is that what the problem is? Hold
Jesse,
on.
no!
Jesse, yes.
Jesse, no.
Jesse, no, come back to us.
Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go.
I might actually
That's better.
crop a bit more of this battle map while you guys are doing this. I might as well.
I'm
might
gonna
as well
finish
do
up
some
my
stuff
Mexican
live.
rice.
I'm going to just sit here and
Yeah.
be unmuted and
It'll be
talk
great.
to my friends. How's everyone's
I
Hey,
love
guys.
you, Ozzy.
This has
Wait,
been
what?
busy.
Yeah, you want us to talk to you?
yeah.
I don't want to
Stop-
talk to you.
Oh.
Nope, that is
I'm just kidding. I love
that is
you.
too much.
Okay.
Hi, Archie. Does it? Oh wait, I have to be on this end, not using my shortcut. Whoops.
Hey, you can just watch me resize the battle map live on stream.
So
Amazing.
Fro, what have you been up to?
I've been drinking, playing Valheim, and buying Easter eggs.
Well, look,
In
this
March.
is a mighty great good weekend.
There
So
we go.
chat, so my chat, and across all the chats, because you can all see.
Oh, across all the
Look at,
chats.
yeah, well, I mean, everyone can see me on your screens. Look at this
Look
thing.
at Ozzy's
Look at
size.
this.
Yes,
That
This
that
is
is a
liter-
that is a big.
That's a big
This
egg.
is a 1
Egg.
kilo Easter egg.
That's
this-
you, chat.
Look
You
at
could
this
say
thing,
it's
right?
pretty
All
extreme.
together. One egg.
1 egg.
We
This
are
is
one
just
rule the
egg.
wall.
chat. So this is
And
for
in the darkness bind their cake.
Egg. Egg.
You
Egg.
joking, right?
Egg. 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 Egg.
Egg.
Egg. Egg. Egg. Egg. Egg. Egg. Egg. Egg. Egg. Egg. Josie just leaves again.
gone. Had enough of us.
You did good at becoming an egg.
Oh my God.
Join the egg cult.
Join me.
Also, you're muted, so just in case you didn't know that,
Oh yeah.
we love you. Just demute so we can hear your beautiful voice.
Nah, she's totally telling her chat how annoying we are.
Did
Like-
you hear our egg cult song?
We can do it again.
We can do it again.
I don't
John-
think she can
I
see
heard it,
us.
yes.
Yay.
I can now, because I turned things on, filled
Yeah.
with some settings, and now everything's working on my end.
Yay!
Huzzah.
Okay, so whose is broken then? Who can we not? Because it must have passed
No,
to someone
no,
else.
we start going before it all dies again. This is how it works.
Okay, I like it.
Would this be a bad time to say that your frame rate's really low?
God dang it.
Roach, why would you say that? Just don't say it. Just let it go.
can't help it. I have a problem.
Look,
It's fine. We can hear you. We can see your beautiful self. I think we're good to go.
Noctia has said, yes, it's a bad time, Roju, for you to say
All right, cool. I won't say it then. Thanks,
Well, what's
Noctia.
that? I can't, hang on. What is that? What was that? What was that? Did you ever see that on the battle map?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, it's a combat thing.
oh
Ooh,
it's
it's us.
it's us.
A little
Wait,
combat tracky thing. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Locked out.
Look, I'd like to say that I'm surprised. Honestly, the biggest surprise is that it took this long.
Very, very
Is my
true.
frame rate really bad?
No, it's
Honestly.
fine.
No,
it's
it's
fine.
fine.
Don't listen to Roju. It's fine.
Wait, so he was just fucking with me?
No, it's low.
No,
but it's fine.
But it's fine.
We're having a really good
Percy,
day.
it's fine.
Hey, can I just say that I really appreciate how Denny has matched her headband to her shirt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just really appreciate that. And I hope
Archie,
you do
like,
too.
don't listen to the bearded egg.
The countdown has begun.
Oh god.
Is that just for him? Or is that for all of
Or
us?
is that for all of us?
It's for all of
That's
us.
just-
Oh no!
Okay.
The
I
Panda's a
feel
hungry
bad for
boy.
that. I should have got more puns in when I could.
Mm.
All right.
Is there one thing I could change? What happens if I click here?
Let's watch it all
Nothing
collapse.
broke. Nothing broke.
I'm
Nothing
concerned.
Just waiting for Streamlabs
Oh.
to give me. Oh, it went to green. Oh, it's back
Hello,
to yellow.
Lord Dazzler. How you
Ah.
doing?
Fuck you.
Welcome.
Oh,
Okay, but here we are. Here we are. Hey, everyone.
We're
Hi,
here now.
Hi.
We're here.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
the
everybody.
Dragons.
We're here.
Dungeons and Dragons and
We
tech
are.
support.
Hello.
Yes.
Is it D&D you're looking for?
You will not find it here.
Because
We are just a bunch of idiots.
Wow. How could you say
Pussy,
that?
please. This is like the second time I've almost spat on my keyboard because of you. Please, you gotta stop. We're not even half an hour in.
We're not even playing yet.
Technically not even started.
We haven't even started.
Let's
and Ozzy
do it.
almost made me ruin my keyboard twice again.
Do the thing. Do the
No,
thing of
let's
a
not make
thing.
it 3 times.
All right. And now Orb's gone.
Thanks for the followed
Why? What?
Lord
Where did
Dazzler.
Orb go?
Esquire.
Why
Welcome
did
to
Orb,
Participals.
Orb keeps walking away like this?
Oh, come back!
God,
Baby, come back.
What if
we
someone
should
loses a
implement the
finger?
same rules as you have in like
Oh,
a
dear.
physical location. If you leave the table, shit happens to you because you're not here to react.
Oh my god, when do you pee?
At least Orb
No.
has a green screen.
This is
Iachi,
D&D, not P&P.
I just don't turn on my green screen for this.
I'm just leaving everyone. Alright.
Oh, come back!
He's back. He's back. He's just
Oh, okay,
his
good.
phone is there.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a bottle,
Orby,
right?
come back.
Obi, come back. You can blame it on me. That's all I know of that song.
You can pee if you want to. You can leave your friends
I
behind.
think we broke Josie.
If you don't dance the mel, you're no friend of mine.
Careful
Hello,
that
who's
song,
there?
it gets demonetized every time we play it.
What do you play it?
Every time that song gets mentioned in my stream, I get content ID'd on YouTube.
What?
Yup, every time.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ozzy, mute your stream.
I have literally never had that, and I sing all kinds
I
of
know.
nonsense.
I'm really upset. Yeah, Josie.exe did stop working for a moment. Definitely true.
I just. Sorry, I have been thrown off kilter. I need a moment to get back into this now.
You can have as many moments as you like.
Why
I
don't
love
we
you.
why don't we take it in turns in reintroducing our characters, just in case there's anyone across the chats who don't know what they're about to be in for. And then maybe
Yeah.
by the time we get to Josie will be back on board with what's going on, yeah?
I like it.
Yeah?
It always sounds like a
Alright.
sensible suggestion, Ozzy Devro.
Yeah. I don't know
Alright.
where it came from. I'm several
No,
sides deep, but we'll
neither
see
do
how we
I.
go. So,
Okay, why don't you start us off?
excellent. Great idea. So, guys, I'm Ozzy Devro. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that already, but I'm playing Rudy Magic Hands McGee, the cleric of the party. Just your stock standard human that had a complicated childhood and is more than willing to lay his magic hands upon his party members to heal them right back
100
up to
bits
max.
for sensible
You might know him as
actions.
such times as yeeting a
Thank you
mind-controlled
very much,
mammoth
Lord Dazzler, for
with
that.
a bolt of mercy.
It's true. It is an
and,
unusual occurrence.
Healing taking good care of Dust Goose, who is recovering from hypothermia.
Oh, poor
There you
Goosey.
go.
Speaking of the goose, I play Dust Goose. I am Denimation. Dust Goose is a human barbarian fighter. He has a big axe and 2 little axes that he uses to fight with. He goes into a great rage where he can go to twice his size, or if he really wants to, half his size at the sound of a mighty honky honk. But for the past couple of sessions, he has unfortunately been not himself, as he has been hit with a terrible hypothermia. But we're hoping today he'll be back on his feet and ready to honk some more.
Mm.
And speaking of small, cute, travel-sized things, Let me introduce Nana Malavora. Her name is Malavora. She doesn't actually have grandkids, but you can call her Nana. She is a little old gnome lady, and she loves to cook. She is a druid, but is pretty sure that all her magic comes from her food. And that's pretty much it. Enjoys a sneaky hip flask and some nice stew.
Talking about food, Arthur Orblet likes food.
I was thinking that
Love it.
segue. I'm glad
That's
you
true.
I-
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, go.
Arthur Orblet likes food. He is a wood elf. You could say he is a sort of bard ranger, but more of a ranger than a bard. We're not really kind of sure what he is. We do know that he is actually a ranger trying to be a bard. Not much more I could really say about Arthur, because it's more of a, you need to be there and see him in action to really know what he's about. But, you know, look, at least he tries to be brave. That's the main part.
All of those things are factual. I'm Roju from Participation Award, which you can see backwards above my head. I played Gerald the Wizard, who's actually secretly a warlock, but don't tell the others. He became a warlock quite by accident because he was drunk one night and stumbled into a ritual which he shouldn't have been there for, and maybe made a pact that he can't quite remember. He's terrified of everything, and he has a bad time with all of it. But he tries his best, you know, and that's important. Just his best is quite often kind of subpar, but that's okay. You know, we love him anyway, hopefully.
Saved by the segues, it is I, Josie Poser, the benevolent dungeon mistress.
But maybe not so benevolent tonight.
We'll see. We'll see. But for the past few days, indeed, Daskus has been out with a fever, nearly completely incapacitated. You've all been... You had a lucky encounter with a group of woolly triceratops and some quick thinking from the not usually quick thinking Arthur Orblet. Got you a ride. You managed to hitch a ride on some triceratops that were taking you away to find a village. They claimed to know where there were other people, and they stumbled upon a camp in the middle of the night, and you decided to, sure, this is our stop, whatever. And going to bed, some conversations were had, some introductions were made. You met Pesty, the human who was leading this tribe of nearly only halflings. They have come from the east, and they are traveling west towards Bure, just as you were. But also guiding them was the young frost giant Lena.
Oh, Lena was MVP.
And whom you made acquaintance with. And in the night, while Rudy was telling Daskus a bedtime story from his childhood, Gerald had a nightly encounter.
I did.
Very interesting encounter.
Gerald singing in the night, seemingly unheard by the rest. Gerald made his way to find the source of this singing, which turned out to be a woman sitting at a small pond, a hole in the ice with steaming water. Conversations were had. Some pieces of information were traded, and
Hey Gundam, thanks for
the
the like.
prospect of
How you doing?
help was given to Gerald, but regarding what he didn't seem quite aware of. Suddenly, he was alone, and the only thing to remember the encounter by was a pearl and a little piece of algae, now sitting in the brim of his hat. The next morning, you all made way alongside this tribe, and when you came to the river, quite impressively, Lena changed shape. Not magically, but through natural shape-changing turned into something completely different. And it turns out that Lena's sled was also, in fact, a big basket that they could put on their back and ferry people across the river. And after a while, everyone was across. There was a bit of a a near casualty between a dwarf and Nana. There was some some discrepancies,
No.
but they were quickly
me.
sorted out.
Oh.
Never
But
me.
as you started moving again, a massive beast with tusks as big as just as long as Nana came rushing towards you all. And as it came close, it seemed to lock eyes on Rudy. And some quick thinking from little Nana, touching Rudy and turning his skin into hardened bark, and then turning herself into Rudy and distracting the beast while Lena was holding it firm in place. You managed to defeat the creature and realized that it was apparently a slave itself to some higher power. In the last moment before the creature's death, Arthur Orblet again
This is probably
showed
true,
his
Basil.
power in communicating with animals, and he heard the creature beg for help, and then thank the group as it fell to its last breath. A collar dropped from the mammoth, and suddenly its form became sallow and pale, gaunt, malnourished, and dehydrated. While the rest took a moment to recuperate, Gerald, flipping through his book, made an unusual discovery and learned some quizzical clues. Throughout all of this, Dusgoose was lying unconscious on the ground, having made an effort at a battle cry, had fallen right down into the snow.
Like a tree.
Oh.
That was amazing, by the way. Like, I rewatched that. It was fantastic.
While all of this was happening, Dusgoose, darkness takes you. The fever is unbearable. You can feel yourself plunging into deep darkness. But suddenly, there's a very familiar space around you. You're standing by a pond filled with reeds near a field. Behind you, you see the familiar view of your own homestead, the farms, the fields, the windmill. And in front of you, the dire goose. Your mortal enemy.
Oh, heck.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Heck,
No!
Heck! Goose ain't Goosey.
Now we'll never know.
Goosey.
No!
Well, that was the cliffhanger.
Well,
Yeah.
Holy heck.
thanks for coming to D&D this week, everyone. We'll be back
I swear if she comes back in a goose onesie, I'm leaving.
I'm staying.
Yeah, staying
Also,
forever.
Can we just talk about how cute her little unicorn?
The little unicorn.
Right?
Yeah.
So cute.
I hate how cute it is. It's so cute. I wish I
I'm
had one.
so appreciative of Josie for putting up a fuss.
Oh, yeah, we're so-
Like, we're not the most easiest group to deal with.
Clearly not.
Absolutely not. Where did she go? She's gone.
I mean, I'm a delight.
Who let us get a pump dance?
Look, just because I may make enough puns to get the entire party punished doesn't make that
Welcome
my
back.
fault necessarily,
There she
right?
is.
Josie!
Right?
Look
Right?
at that.
Yeah, all right, it's fine.
Mm.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
unicorn
Josie.
love.
We'll give her
Thank
a
you
second.
so much,
We'll give her a
Tesla.
second. We don't want to be. We want to be cool, man. Like we weren't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Super
totally
cool.
lost without her.
Yeah, we,
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah,
weren't.
yeah,
We weren't like
we
headless
didn't-
chickens, you know.
We were just, yeah, we were fine. We weren't panicking or anything.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
chat, they don't have to know it
Yeah.
was my fault. No, it's okay.
We were.
Oh God, Josie, we were so lost.
Josie, we were so excited. Please come back.
She's essentially she's got 6 black screens. She can't see us right now.
Ah.
Although that might have changed in a moment.
Oh.
No.
All right. Don't
Still
forget
muted.
your mic muted.
I can't hear you though.
There you go. Hey,
Hi, we were so
welcome
frightened.
back.
We were so scared.
That was such a cliffhanger.
Yeah. We thought you were
I
gonna
don't
come
know.
back as a goose.
Where did it cut off?
Just cut right off. You said the dire goose, and then whoosh.
And then the cliffhanger. Yeah.
Perfect
See
cliffhanger.
nothing else
So
but
I
the
become
dire
potential
goose.
cliffhanger.
Gone.
Like, oh my god. We were like, oh my god, it ate Josie. Okay, all is well.
With the demonic honk.
I don't think all is well. I don't think Josie can see us.
Yeah, I can.
You
Now
can?
I can.
Oh, no, you can.
Yay.
Yeah. I've got
Yeah.
you on my phone,
But I
so I
have
can
no idea.
see.
I have no idea what's going on. Last week I had no issues.
That is.
Streaming was smooth as silk last
Mm.
week.
Sorry, I came
I
back.
don't know
with
what's
trouble.
going on.
Not-
Hopefully it
don't-
clears
don't
up for
worry,
you, Josie.
Roju, Noctia says that you are completely a treasure. Absolutely.
Aww.
You're
No,
a
you.
You're-
You're a gem.
I have
Hurts like a...
no idea.
Well, I'm sorry. What was that? Or are you okay?
Yeah, I had a sneeze.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's that season, you know, there's a lot of pollen in the air and you know.
Maybe the unicorn is too much for the.
Yeah, she claims it's my uni hamster horn that's causing electromagnetic interference.
Oh.
I believe it.
I believe it. Yeah.
It's
I
a
think that
highly
might be it.
dense magical object, so it's understandable.
Okay. But we're all back, and we're gonna see how far we get this time.
Believe in the
just-
gods of the internet.
Look, worst case scenario, if everything fails, we just go play Valheim for a few hours.
I'm not gonna complain.
No. Standing before the dire goose, you go
Yes.
into a blind rage, holding your father's axe in your hands.
Yes.
And as the battle goes on, you feel yourself empowered with every strike. Every drop of blood fell from this massive goose, the size of a barn. It's just coming down upon you. You duck and weave between its slamming feet on the ground, the feathers big enough to be used as bed covers. But as you fight on, the scenery changes. You're no longer fighting just a goose. You're fighting, what are these? Bugs? Insects? Tiny little people keeping you away from doing what you need to do.
No.
How
No.
dare.
These annoying pests are keeping you from devouring the land. But this is all you know. Destruction.
Oh,
You
I see
need
what's
to
happening.
destroy this. But there are just these things, and you keep swatting them away with your hundreds of exoskeletal limbs. But they keep coming back over and over and over. And you try to bury underground, but they block you. This tiny, insignificant thing making the ground hard as adamantine. And a flash of color. You're momentarily distracted by this streak of yellow and black. Is that a bee? A wasp? It's a person riding a wasp. What is going on? But they are a nuisance. They need to be destroyed. But in your moment of distraction, another one of them swings a mighty sword, and the ground cracks. You fall into a massive crevasse, and you plummet into darkness.
What?
That's a heck of a
And you
fever
wake
dream.
up. You wake up with just a stutter, a deep breath, and the rest of you all heading towards Gerald, who's just slammed his Book of Shadows shut, sitting crisscross applesauce with this big color in front of him, these stinky candles all around.
Ugh.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, Duskus in the snow just sits up.
Oh, what is that?
Goose! It's okay. Goose! It's all right. It's gone. The mammoth is gone. We took care of it. It's okay.
No,
Goose, it's
no,
okay. Right.
The bugs. There were bugs everywhere.
No, Goose, it's okay.
There are
Goose,
bugs.
Goose,
Where are there bugs?
I checked Goose's temperature. It's like, Goose, you're cooling down, but you're very hot. It was just a fever dream. It's okay, Goose, you're all right.
The snow is nice. It grabs like some of the snow and just kind of like roughs it up in his face.
No, Goose, no. That's the last thing you want to do. Goose, please. You're already melted a whole halfway to the other side of the world, all right? Please, just
Rudy, I had the most bizarre dream. That was the dire goose. It was right there in front of me again. I had to go for him, but there was these little bugs everywhere.
I'm sure everyone is a little bug to you, Goose, but you really need to get out of this icy hole, get back onto the horse, and you need to wrap you up again. Nothing, Nana. No, Goose is okay. Goose is fine.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Goose is good. Goose, thumbs up, Goose, thumbs up. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, there we go. See, yeah. Cool. Goose, all right. Okay, you're okay, Goose. You calm down now. You're good. You can put the axe away. It's unnaturally close to my neck. Please. Put the axe away.
But Rudy, there's one thing that stands out to me. There was these people on giant bees. There were insects that were yellow and black and with stripes and swords.
All right. Goose.
Rudy.
Goose.
Yes.
How about
Gerald kind of sidles over at this point as well.
How about we wrap you back up, mate? We don't seem to have a horse at the moment. I forgot the mammoth. The mammoth took care of the horse.
That was a mammoth.
It's dealt with now.
Was a mammoth.
And you look over, there's just this. It doesn't really look like a mammoth. It's just this. It's just skin and bones and fur, and it's pale and emaciated, and just like in a puddle of blood.
It was kind of.
What did you do to that poor creature?
It was kind of already like that. It's complicated. Do you remember the
story?
Do you remember the last animal goose that had the thing around its neck?
It's a big thing, yes.
Yeah. This was like
that. Do that.
This had another thing that was controlling it and presumably keeping it alive unnaturally.
Oh.
It's bad times. But Goose, please don't frighten me like that. I'm so glad you're well. But the yelling when I'm closing my book, it's very disturbing, my friend, and I would like to not have a heart attack.
But I was very frightened too.
I'm glad you're okay, though. It's good to have you up front and in front of me.
Hold on.
Front and in front of me.
Woo.
Everyone just looks
Lena
at for
walks
a
up.
second.
Lena walks up to you, Gerald, and puts like a big hand on your shoulder.
Lena.
And just not really pulling you, but very much making you turn around and face them.
It doesn't even take much
sort of
effort.
gets
Just
down
the smallest amount of leverage, and he just rotates on the spot.
Like a rusty hinge.
Yeah, you're just like, Lena.
And they say, "So, do you know what it is?" What is that thing? And points at the collar still on the ground.
Yes. So essentially, these things cause whatever beast or creature that it is attached to hunt down and kill the target of the spell in the name of some sort of pallid princess. Do you know anything of a thing called the pallid princess?
Lena takes a moment.
This is the information I was able to gather.
And looks back at you and says, "Who was the target?"
Unclear. All I know is that this is something we encountered before, and it is the same thing. Whatever it is, it just causes that thing to tirelessly hunt down whatever prey it seeks.
You fought a creature with the same collar on it before?
Unfortunately so, it would seem.
And they just crossed their arms. It did seem to be very intent on Rudy over here.
I don't remember.
Would I be wrong to deduce?
I don't know.
That if you've met a creature like this before,
you're continuing.
Enchanted like this, and again one has appeared, coming for your group, where your group is. Should I be worried that these people have been put in danger by being near you? And sort of like looks over towards the cluster of halflings.
You know, you make an incredibly good point, and one that is concerning me personally right now.
I will also assume, since you've now encountered something like this, gestures towards the collar twice, that there's probably more? Yes?
Well, I mean, these are assumptions you could make, potentially, but I would be keen to point out that 2 could still be a coincidence. We might have just... Because the last time we found one, I don't recall, and perhaps my friends may remember differently, but I don't recall it single-mindedly targeting an individual. It didn't seem to have the same madness in its eyes that I remember. Do any of you remember its... You know, the whole...
I kind of come out and I sort of put my arm on your shoulder and I kind of look cool. I'll try to look cool.
Oh, Arthur, what are you doing?
Well, you know.
What are you doing with your arm here, Arthur?
I just kind of take it off then. I'm like,
I think what my comrades Gerald and Arthur are trying to say is no. So the last time we encountered a beast such as this, it seemed wild. It was after someone else. We saved them because remember it was after
Tura.
It was after Nana. Thank you. It was after Tura, our friend Tura, and we stepped in. We assisted in taking down that beast, but this was the first time it seemed interested in us specifically.
Yes, exactly.
So I think this is definitely the first time. We had no idea we were being targeted by a creature such as this or a higher power.
I feel that perhaps there may be more. It's impossible to know either way. And by and large, because we know that we're not necessarily the target for both of them, it would stand to reason that we're still safer in numbers. That's been my experience personally anyway. I will say that I am definitely safer with this capable, and he sees Arthur next to him, mostly capable lot.
Wow.
Rudy's like next on the other side of Gerald going...
What? Do you need a... Have you got a bit of a cough, Rudy? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Gerald. I think
good.
Again,
I'm
what
so
Gerald
glad,
is very
because you're a very competent member of this team, and I would hate for something to happen to you, Rudy.
Yes, it would be a shame. And he grabs his water flask out and he's like,
And Lena just leans in. I'd hate to interrupt your little banter, but Gerald.
Yes, that is me.
You hand me the collar. I do not know about magic, but this is dangerous and it needs to be brought to the council.
Yes. Who is the council?
Among others, my mother, my aunt, some other relatives, mostly people from the Midwinter clans, some of the elders from the tribes. But I want you to give it to me. And just holds a hand out.
Is there a particular reason? Because this is quite a potentially dangerous artifact, and I don't.
And you presume it's safer in your hands?
I presume a great many things are safer in my hands.
Nana holds out her bag.
Roll
Might be
a
safer in
persuasion
here.
check.
I got you, no worries.
It's gonna fail. Oh no.
Persuasion?
Oh no.
Yep.
Don't fail. Oh my god!
Action 20! Fuck yeah! Good roll.
Lena
Good
Lena
start.
closes their hand into a fist and says, "Very well, but I want you to know if our paths split, I will have instructions for you on how to get
Thank you
this
so much,
into the
Dazzle.
proper hands. But for now," and Lena turns around, goes to their like big basket sled, starts digging through, and grabs a handful, just like grabs something and walks back over, and takes a look at you all, like just looks all of you over.
Mm-hmm.
Hands a scroll to Gerald, and then looks and then holds a sheathed blade, but sort of like looks at all of you, just taking it all in, and then also gives it to Gerald.
It hurts
all right.
a little. It
And,
hurts
and
a little.
says, "You'll," and says, "You'll know what to do with these. I brought these in case there were capable people among," and sort of like gives like an eye back towards Pesty, who's now like waving, sort of like, "Hello, everything okay over there?"
Why does Pesty have my accent? And then Lena looks back and says, "But I think they're more useful in your hands."
Oh, that's
Our hands.
very generous. Thank you so much. I'm sure.
And just looks over to Arthur and yes, your hands, plural.
Ooh, my hands. Eyebrows.
Please.
Eyebrows.
And then they just stand back up and with like, who just turns around and starts walking towards Pesty.
Arthur gets a spoon smack to the back of the head, making Lena uncomfortable.
Well, I guess I'm supposed to know what to do with these. I'll have a
I
look
can
at...
carry the dagger.
It's not a dagger. This is a sword, Arthur. Please, surely you must know this much.
Look at the size compared to Goose. It is clearly a dagger.
But look at the size compared to me.
It's clearly a broadsword according to Nana.
This is a claymore for Nana.
But
Oh.
I can carry it. Like I've got plenty of space. I'm a strong boy.
If it is best for you, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out, Arthur. Now let's have a look at this stuff. I'll unroll the scroll first, because obviously that interests me more than a sword.
And I think I double checked that this is available to you. It's a scroll of tongues.
Tongues. Ah.
Yeah.
I hear you say tongues, and I'm instantly disgusted. And I'm like,
Oh, Arthur,
gonna
look,
be
it's a
like,
scroll
Arthur,
of licking.
You talk to animals. What?
Tongues. Well, that's pretty multi-purpose. I guess we'll keep this in the bag.
Gerald, where did you learn language like that?
Oh, this is a scroll of tongues. It's all languages. It speaks to everyone.
Yeah, a tongue does speak to everybody. when
Yes,
used
everyone can
correctly,
can
Gerald,
appreciate it, Rudy.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you have your magic
Scroll it up.
hands. We've got magic tongues.
Sorry, did something go over Nando's?
Gerald, you bring up a very good point. I think I should handle the scroll.
it's very multi-purpose. It's a scroll of tongues.
Oh yes, this is probably good for whoever wishes
What
to.
about taste testing?
I probably wouldn't lick the scroll, Nana. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that.
No
but the whoever's going to be representing our party in discussions, perhaps, would be best to use this, I would suggest.
And looking at it, Rudy, it does just look like rudimentary magic. You could definitely use this. Like, it's within your
Rudimentary
capabilities.
magic.
Oh my god, Roju, please.
Please, the Panther is coming, Roju. Oh my god.
What have you done? Stop wiggling those eyebrows, mister.
We're down to 9.
9!
Panther's
Can't stop, won't stop. And I roll the scroll up and I hand it over to Rudy. You should be able to use this. You have a level head, Rudy. I've always said this. Not to you, obviously, but to myself. And yes, well, anyway, I'm going to look at this now, and I'm going to stop talking to you. So,
there, Gerald, thank you.
I've already stopped. He draws the sword a little bit.
It's already gone. All right. Cool.
And you've seen these.
He walks away talking to himself. Putting the scroll.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
So wait, I should add scroll of tongues to my equipment. Sorry, Josie. Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Scroll of licking. Got it.
Yep.
No.
I know what you mean.
What it does is that you cast the spell Tongues. The scroll allows you to do it once without using spell slots or materials, and you can. It's a touch range, so you have to touch whoever you use the scroll on, and for 1 hour, the creature can understand and be understood by anyone who can speak.
Ooh.
Okay.
But it says, it only works on, like, back and forth with creatures that know languages.
Okay. I'm searching tongue in the equipment and I can't seem to find it. So...
And you just, if you just add a first level spell scroll in your equipment and then just make a note yourself that it's tongues.
Oh, okay, cool.
The spell
Awesome.
is called tongues.
Yep.
Yeah. And Gerald, unsheathing this sword and taking a look, it's very rudimentary. It's very basic. You've seen. I don't know if you've held one of these before, but you've definitely studied. It's a very easy incantation. It's a +1 short sword.
Oh, look, there you go. Huh.
Very nice.
Chink. Well,
How much of this is actually happening, Arthur?
no, this is 100% both what's happening right now.
Okay.
100%.
I'm kind of like doing the whole like.
And I has.
Arthur Oblet.
Has sword?
Arthur Oblet the third.
Gerald.
Do you know who this sword would be good for?
Oh, I know exactly who that sword
Oh my
would be
God.
for. If you give it to me, I'll give it to the right person.
You know, just when I was about to give you the sword, Arthur, you just keep giving me reasons not to.
I take hold of the sword and try to struggle it off him.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh
Why?
god,
I
someone's
get
gonna
no
get
reference to
stabbed.
the sword.
Foos!
Are you
I
sure?
I use Thunderwave from the Pelt of Thunderous Roar.
God, our
Okay.
party's gonna die.
Arthur, roll a Constitution save.
Oh god. And this is why Lena was looking at us weird. This is exactly why.
Okay, so the Constitution save is a 15.
Yes.
Okay. That is enough, because the pelt only has the pelt doesn't use my DC, so it's only DC 12.
Yeah. But it's still half damage.
It is.
So you still. It's still a very loud roar that just shakes your entire body, Arthur. And like, as this happened, Lena immediately just spins around and grabs their axe. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh no!
It's fine, Lena.
All the halflings just like starts going like, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What did that?
Nana comes over and goes, "Will you boys stop scaring the short people?"
Sorry, Nana, but there's another one coming up. I just point this one skyward.
Oh God.
It just lets out a roar, and Lena just looks at you, Gerald, and has a moment of like, maybe I shouldn't.
The regret. It's the regret
The
for
regret.
me.
Immediate regret.
Immediate regret.
Oh no.
And this is why I'm holding on to it for now. Goose, come here. Come here, Goosey.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on to this short sword, if you please.
Of course.
And you can decide when Arthur has been good enough, you can give him the sword.
Don't give me that responsibility, please.
It's your responsibility now, Goose. You're a wise, strong of soul individual.
Gozam strong.
Exactly.
I will do your part.
That is what we need right now, Goose. You
Friend listening.
make sure that Arthur is deserving of that sword when you give it to him, whenever that may be.
I will. You can. I'll keep to my words. That's good. Keep to my word.
Thank you, Goose. Or if you want to keep it, I mean, that's between you and Arthur.
Be on your best behavior.
Also, I hope Arthur Orblet the third that you marked off 9 hit points because you took 9. No, you took 4. You took 4 damage from that rule.
I have done so, yes.
Oof.
And Arthur,
you
let
got,
that
like,
be the
a
last
loud
time you make any
rage.
kind of grabby hands at me.
You can barely hear what Gerald is saying because you got just
Yeah, just
great
tinnitus.
in your ear right now.
You just see Daskos pointing at you, and you're like,
Honk! 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 Honk!
honk indeed, honk.
Looking back around, the Lena is getting the sled ready, and all the halflings are like moving on up. They're coming close, and Pesty and the dwarf, they're very much like, yes, the beast has been taken care of. Yes, there's nothing to see here. Let's just keep moving. And Lena does give like a solemn look towards the emaciated mammoth lying there, and then looks at all of you and says, "We have to get going. We're losing daylight. We don't want to have to travel during the night."
All right.
Okay.
It starts like pushing through the snow.
Nana's falling in line.
Also, can I just say, Arthur, when you were like right up in Gerald's face and going to snatch, you saw that he was more on edge than usual. Like, he's always pretty on edge, but like there was a hint of like additional edge to his onness.
Additional, like, what
Edgy
the hell?
lord.
Like you were maybe, you realized as soon as you went for that sword that you had like pushed him over that edge.
Just when you woke up in the middle of the night.
But like, yeah, there was there's obviously something on his mind, and you maybe, I don't know whether Arthur would feel, like maybe he made a mistake or whether what he thinks, but yeah, there was an additional sort of like
Look, I'll tell you now, Arthur will take maybe an hour or two before he speaks to you again. Out of just fear.
Yeah.
I would like Gerald to make a charisma save.
Ooh, okay. It's pretty good. It's 23.
Ooh,
23.
cool.
You feel this, as you can see that Arthur is like struggling to hear, looks shaken, a bit dizzy. There's just this sensation in the back of your head, like you just feel like, oh, that was fun, but you manage to not let it see through your, like it doesn't show through your face, but you're definitely thinking it.
I hold a poker face, but I'm like, that was pretty good.
Gerald, please. Gerald, please.
Oh no, Gerald's going evil. Ooh.
No.
I just have a quick question because like it's been a while since I saw like the mark that we were hunting for in the first campaign. And it's got me thinking, like, does it look anything like the bees that I saw in my dream?
No, what you saw they were humanoid, but your mind was like these pests, these filthy maggots, these insects, and then there was one who was riding an actual wasp.
Ah, okay. Because like I vaguely remember like it being like a bee shape with like a skull or like a fly shape, and I'm thinking like, was that something similar?
You saw nothing like that.
Okay, cool.
Everyone's going evil. Okay, then. Jesus.
Yeah.
We're all being so
Rudy and I will be over in the forest. Thank you very much.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Because Rudy's not on that train.
Yeah. Rudy totally didn't have a bad dream the other night that didn't tell anyone about. No, not at all.
Absolutely
totally not.
not.
Yep.
No.
Yep. No, nothing
Never
like
Okay,
that.
I'm
No blue
leaving.
flames where there should be golden flames. Nope.
I'm leaving the party. Fucking humans, am I right? Orby, we're leaving. We are leaving.
Okay, Nana.
Okay. Bye.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh no, Nana just gets in line. I think Nana's gonna walk next to Das Goose because it's been a while since she saw her little goosey like up and at him.
I'm gonna call forth a horse.
Wait,
Oh,
didn't
what
you
kind of
already
horse?
do that?
Hasn't it been
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, he got hit by
It
a
got
car.
smashed
is-
by the mammoth.
Yeah, you're just midday. It's like just
yeah,
hitting
it got
around
blown up.
noon.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, we haven't had time to rest.
You
or
can
anything.
walk by us.
So there's
you
actually a
want.
moment, Dusk Goose, you try to stand up, you're not getting anywhere, you're wibbly wobbly, can barely keep yourself standing up. And after a moment of like trying to push through and people like prying you up, Lena just takes a moment, stops the sled, turns around, walks past you all, starts talking to some of the halflings, to Pesty, to the dwarf, and then goes back, and some of the halflings are like tagging along behind Lena, and they're all like looking like worriedly at Duskus as they start taking some of their packs from the basket, and Lena just walks up to you and says, "Goose, would you can ride in on the sled if you'd like."
Thank you so much, Slane. I will take you up on that offer. Das Goose will take you up on the offer, yes.
Just keeps forgetting to talk in third person.
That's what hypothermia does. Goose forgets himself, you know?
Yeah, Goose is just-
And Lena, without an effort, Duskus is a big man, a big burly man.
Oh,
And
yeah, he is.
with all of these, with these heavy cloaks, these winter outfits, Duskus looks like massive. But Lena just picks Duskus up almost like nothing and just props him in the basket.
Oh,
That's so cute.
Das Goose isn't used to being carried like this. It's actually
And then just so like Lena just like looks away. You can see a hint of a blush, and then they start like just kicking the sled forward.
oh my gosh. Is this a Lena Goose ship that's setting sail?
I am building it.
I am there
Give me
for
some
it.
and a hammer.
Oh, this ship isn't even going to need a dry dock, Cuddly.
Jesus.
Excellent.
Hang on,
And
does
as
that mean
you're-
Arthur? Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, does that mean Arthur's been trying to get to talk to Lena this whole time? Yet Goose has been asleep for like 99% of the time and knowing Lena, and already progressing further.
Look,
I
I wouldn't be surprised.
The trick is just play Sleeping Beauty, and you'll be right.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Arthur's game is down here. That's what he thinks he is. This is where he is.
Yeah.
I think the most important part here is that Orb knows that Arthur is an asshole.
Watch out, Goose.
Jesus. I love how
As-
Orb is like, my ring. Hey, Lena. Excuse you, sir. Let me just call up Samantha. Hey, Lena.
Yeah, we're like, he's like, who's Samantha?
Push the horse's face away.
Arthur. Not now, Samantha.
I'll give you a sugar cube later. Just come on.
Oh my god.
You know what? Fuck you guys.
Oh my god.
This is great.
Oh, we have good times.
Gotta breathe. Gotta breathe.
Remember to breathe.
Oh,
Oh.
Lordy.
I missed this last week.
You all good?
We are great.
For now.
Sorry.
I'm good now.
Oh.
So, as the day progresses, you're just moving through the snow, and it's kind of nice. The clouds are thick, dense, but there's no snowfall right now. The wind is still cold, but it's calm, and you can see creatures moving in the distance. There are birds in the sky. Looking far away, looks almost like, is that a little cluster of forest, maybe? Huh. And you're just moving, and you get to a point where Lena stops, just looks around, looks at the sky, and says, just turns around, like, watches as the whole trail of people just stops. Lena says, We'll make camp here for the night, and tomorrow we will be heading south. And it looks at you all, because as per the contract, and while Lena's stopping talking, is like picking things off the basket, leaving Dusku still in there, and. All the halflings, like a bunch of them, including the dwarf and Pesty, they're starting to like move snow away, pack it away, starting like to like making a little bit of a camp. They're starting to like get comfy. They look like they're used to this. They know what they're doing. And while just unpacking the sled, Lena says, as per the contract I have with Pesty, we're going south. Slightly southwest, and points towards where you can see trees. It says, past the forest, we're heading towards, there's a village, a settlement over there. We are going to resupply, and then we will be headed towards Bure.
Okay.
If you all want to keep going, and sort of like looks at you all very seriously, head straight west. Just keep going west until you hit the foot of a mountain. And then you go north. When you get to Bure, you will be led towards the customs. It's very tight on who gets let in. There will be some things that you might be slightly uncomfortable. You will be questioned. You will be checked. You will be made a temporary passport. But if you mention my name, Lena Midwinter, they will give you some leeway. And I want you to go into the city and wait for me. Wait for me in... I'm trying to find it in my notes. What the... Where are we? The Bramble Frost Inn. I'll come find you, and we'll bring this, gestures at the collar, to the council. But don't do it without me. My testimony will weigh heavily on their decision.
Of course.
Alrighty, well, I suppose
It's
we better
up.
have a chat.
It's up to you all if you want to come with us to this settlement to the south. But I would be more... My conscience would be a bit lighter if you beelined it for Bure. So that I know this item. And if you are targeted, you are somewhere safe, where there are plenty of people. Because trust me, that mammoth would not have made it past the gates of Bure. Not in a million years.
Okay.
Sounds like a great place.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And you start making camp. And you're free to do as you wish.
Alright, well,
I think we should
I
have a good
suppose-
talk about what
Yeah.
to do next.
Rudy has made a very, very strong mental note that has nothing to do with the pen and paper at his desk about the directions this time. So, we will not be forgetting the directions this time.
I mean, we didn't
Straight
forget
west.
last time. We were just
Just in
led
case, I've been
astray.
making notes as well.
God, if she told us the wrong directions.
Yeah.
That's like the second
Oh,
person.
smack her. Yeah.
That's 2 people on the smack list, Nana.
I think we
Um,
can trust Lena more than we can trust. the
Yeah,
other two.
whoever that kid was who was
I-
getting a spoon smack.
I don't care what she says. I reckon we should just go there and leave her be.
What got into you, Arthur? Hold on, Arthur. What crawled up your butt and died? Come on.
Just nothing. Yeah, I just don't want to hang out with her anymore.
So you're for heading off straight to Bura then?
Yeah, the quicker we get away from her, the better.
Oh, all right.
Why
Gerald,
is
Nana,
that?
Goose,
She-
how do you feel?
Well, I would have felt better being going to help them with the resupply to the south, but
Oh, of course
she
you
seemed
do.
very.
Of course you do, Goose.
Well, I want to help them out, but she seemed very insistent on us going to Bora first.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, I mean, where would we do the best and quickest work, I suppose, right? I mean, we need to deal with this. Clang, clang, clang. So,
Gerald, just don't like, don't play around with these things.
oh,
please.
it's fine unless I, almost puts it on his own neck. No, I wouldn't. No. But you get the point, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's like obviously this needs to be dealt with, because I don't want anything wearing these targeting us, and I would like to know for my own sanity whether there's more of these things coming for us, and if so, where we can have them not come for us as quickly as possible.
Well, Nana.
Question for Josie, before Nana responds, how far away is the forest? And why do I hear myself twice?
I don't know why you're hearing yourself twice. Was
That
that
is
the
all
question?
good. No, how far away is the forest is the question.
It looks like a big forest, and it's like very far away. It looks like an incline of sorts, like it's on a slope, but it also gets very white towards the top. It's hard to see that far, but it looks like this somewhat of a valley between you and the forest.
Mm.
And a few hours.
Hours, okay. Yeah.
3 hours maybe if it was clear, but with all this snow, I don't know.
Probably like half a day kind of thing. Yeah. Everyone seems to want to go just straight there. So Nana has spoken last. She's kind of reluctant, but she says, "I think we should do what everyone else wants to do." But she's not like enthusiastic about it. But yeah.
Well, look, I'm not sure if we've discussed this yet, or whether we've had time to discuss this. But Rudy then goes on to explain that, look, if we weren't aware, the mammoth was definitely targeting myself. Like, I'm not sure if anyone else saw it in its eyes, but the second holy magic was cast, it definitely turned. Like, you saw how it came after me.
Why would it go for you?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the second I cast those flames, those holy flames, it fixated on me. Even when Lena was struggling with it, it was either looking at me or was looking at Nana, who was a really poor imitation of me. You know,
Wow.
terrible, terrible.
Gerald's like, look, make sure that Lena is gone.
I'm curious.
But before we continue on too much, I didn't want to say this around Lena when we were talking about this, but I did have one other little bit of information in that there's something about this pallid princess that I got a read on through my wizardry. It did have a bit of a similar energy to the one we seek, with the mark of the skull fly thing. There is actually some link between this and the one we seek.
So we're on the right track, Gerald, is what you're saying.
Essentially, yes. But I also didn't want to, get us in trouble before with Lena, so I left that out a little bit.
We did omit the fact that we are tracking a potentially very dangerous individual who has sent creatures after us in the past, so that probably was info we could have told them.
Yes, but they're not with us now, so we should probably just, to safety,
I agree with Gerald.
And Nana has made up her mind a little bit more and goes, yes, I think that's best. A little less reluctant now, I think, than she perhaps was before.
Because, we could take it to whatever town that Lena's going towards, but if Bora's going to be safer for us and for, a better protection, surely we should lead whatever nasty things to there rather than to a less protected place, I would think. Not that I'm trying to steer clear of danger. You know me. They call me Gerald Danger Hat.
Nobody calls you that.
Gerald,
I'm sure they do somewhere, Nana.
Gerald, inside voice. Stop yelling. We all know. We all know how brave you are, Gerald. It's okay.
Well, I've made my point.
Yeah. No, I think
Sam's confused with the whole way Gerald is acting at the moment.
Confused.
So,
this is just Gerald.
So Arthur's going to get up and walk away. make some, get some hot cocoa, come back.
While you're making the hot cocoa, or Arthur, Rudy quickly leans in close to Gerald and Goose and Nana and goes, guys, I think Arthur's taking this whole sword thing a little too personally.
Hmm?
Should we just give him the sword?
Oh, I gave it to Goose. I don't want to take it off him. I said Goose can give it to Arthur when Goose thinks Arthur's,
How about
worthy of it. Look, he made grabby hands at me. You know how that scares me, Rudy.
I know. Okay, how about...
What if I talk to him and say, if you stop doing the grabby hands, then he can have the sword? How about
Goose, I've got a better idea. How about so I've got a cheeky little bit of magic I can do. And maybe we could turn this into a bit of a mini adventure for him tonight, and maybe by the end of it he'll feel a little uplifted and we can like a little bit of a prank, right? I used to play it on other people in the monastery all the time. Maybe we could send Arthur on a goose chase for the sword.
Oh, goose-like.
Yeah.
Just like this plan.
Okay, all right.
Do I have to do anything for this?
No,
I am on board.
All right, okay. All right, I'll talk to you about
I'm starting to walk back now.
All right, yeah.
And I kind of give a hot cocoa to Gerald and say, "Come for a walk, buddy."
Oh, Master, it's pretty away from...
No, we're just going to go for a bit of a walk around the camp, make sure nothing's happening. Come on, let's go for a walk.
Nana, you are a witness to me leaving with him if something happens.
I saw it all, and she's starting to set up camp, and she didn't turn around. She does not actually witness them walking away.
Yeah, but this is still good enough for Gerald. This is still good enough for Gerald. He's like, quite.
This is perfect because this leaves Rudy and Goose to set up the prank that Rudy has in mind.
Yes.
Thank you for the cocoa, Arthur.
No, it's okay. I wanted to apologise about earlier. Just I don't know. It was something about that sword I really like. I just had to have it. I do apologise.
Well, I mean, we're comrades. I don't, we're a party. This isn't our first, woolly triceratops ride. You can just use your words, Arthur. You don't have to just, grabby hands at me. It's very scary. Very scary. Look, I've got a delicate constitution and devastating arcane powers. It's not a great combination.
Oh my god, no, on a pillow.
Arthur thought it was like, just
Gerald merch when?
Yeah, but I noticed you seemed a bit more unhinged. Like I've seen.
Unhinged. Please.
There's a little bit of a snort that can be heard, like just like.
That doesn't speak common, just as a reminder.
Well, you hear it, but it's hard to tell. Did Gerald do it? Possibly.
Thank you, Cuddly.
It's not the right thing.
Oh, add quote. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the quote's been added here as well.
Awesome.
No, you definitely didn't seem like you, and it scared me. Like
You scared me.
But the only other time I've seen you like this is when we woke you up in the middle of the night. Do you remember that?
When? What? No? When did you do that?
Well, me and Rudy, we were outside and you went apeshit.
What does monkey feces have to do with this, Arthur? I fail to understand where you're going with this.
Just, I've never seen you like that, and I am terrified of what you can be if you become more unhinged.
Unhinged? How rude. I am nothing of the sort.
I don't know.
Did you just hear it like?
I actually kind of make mention. I'm like, what is that sound?
It's the wind. Don't worry about it.
That was clearly not the wind making that sound.
What sound?
It sounded like a. I remember the noise.
I don't. Arthur, you are making less and less sense with each word that utters out of your mouth.
Make your perception check, Arthur Orblet the Third.
Oh, please, God, please do it. Please, I want to know.
Not 20, not 20, not 20.
This would be the greatest. I don't mind this.
Nope.
Ooh.
That was it's like you heard it, but no idea who did it.
Could have been Nana. Who knows?
As we're getting around like halfway, I just go, and I say to them like, "What? Where did you come? Like, well, you haven't talked about your sort of where you were from before. So where are you from?"
That is a great question, Arthur.
I'm sorry. I must intrude to say only monks get deflect as.
Amazing. That is
brilliant.
It's feeling very out of his like charisma level here.
No, I studied at the College Arcana.
Okay.
So
What is that book you carry?
it's my spell book.
Okay.
You've seen me cast many spells from it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not a man of magic, really. I know nature and nature magic, but I don't know. And
I'll say again, Arthur Orblet, make a nature check.
Turns out he doesn't know nature.
That's a plant. That's a plant right there.
I'm pretty sure that's a plant.
Nana is shooketh.
I'm pretty sure plants are meant to be red, not green. These are not plants.
These are not plants.
These are not plants.
Absolutely not.
Never mind.
The way that I want it to go.
Too bad.
Look, the cocoa's just gone straight to your head, Arthur. You know, you're getting a bit dizzy and... Oh, boy.
Did you accidentally take the hip flask instead of the cocoa flask?
My water bottle is
that's
under
not
attack
spell.
by insects. Oh no.
Get
Get out of here.
Wait, what?
Oh, for some reason ants are taking a liking to my water bottle, and I do not appreciate it.
Because it's full of milk.
It's because it's full of milk, yeah. So it's a milk bottle. Milk.
You got ants? This is how you get ants.
This is
Yeah.
how you get ants.
Apparently they're just really thirsty. Get out of here.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
So say we all.
Speaking of which,
What is going on with the planning of the prank
Okay.
while this
So-
conversation is happening?
All right. So,
yes.
Rudy's had a bit of time to think about this and realized that probably doing this in the snow is not best, but we're going to give it a go anyway. So, okay. So, Rudy, okay. So,
what is
yes. I think Arthur, honestly, I think he just needs time to chill. Right? He just needs time. He needs to, just have a bit of fun, right? So, he loves animals, right, Goose? We reckon Arthur loves animals, yeah?
Oh, of course.
And he's a ranger, yeah? Yeah. So he'd love to track animals and strange new tracks that he might see in the snow. He might be kind of interested in, yeah?
Perhaps, yes.
Yeah. So I propose to you that we maybe late at night we sort of trick Arthur into leaving his tent, and then we can have him follow a set of animal tracks, and it can lead him around the camp, and he can find the sword at the end, like some buried treasure. I reckon
like-
he'll have
like-
so much
wait.
fun. He'll have so much fun that he might, he might appreciate what he has at the end of it. He might, yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Goose?
Nana
The Easter egg
pushes
hunt.
into.
Yeah, we're planning this around the cauldron with Nana. Definitely.
Oh, okay, because Nana would like to say new tracks.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Josie, I don't know how to do it. I want my friend.
You want your
Give
friend? What
friends,
does it
give
say?
friends.
It
But
should
Rudy,
say
Not
how
for
you-
them to know yet.
Rudy wants to use his friend.
Oh, you want to use your friend? I don't
Rudy
want my
has a
friends.
friend.
I want my friend later. Never mind.
I mean, why can't we use
Everybody
both?
gets friends.
We can use both.
Let's bring both our friends out and
Let's
then
bring
they
both.
can be
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Friend play date. Oh my
Friend
god.
play date, yes. Except my friend's mindless, but that's okay.
It's a friend off.
Yeah, it'll be great. Okay, so
Yeah.
how do I call this fucking thing?
Well, hold on, Nana, don't get too excited. I mean, this is the most animated I've seen Nana in a while. But look, Nana,
And Nana looks suspiciously like all of a sudden when there's talk of a prank, Nana looks almost visibly, like literally visibly younger.
questions for later.
The youth comes back to it.
No. So Nana. Okay, so I have this. Look, I'm not. The circumstances around it are a little. I'm not. Probably not the right time to talk about it now. But I have this figurine, and I concentrate my willpower into this figurine at just the right way. It can come to life, and I can command it to do simple commands. So what I was thinking is, if maybe I get my little friend to make some weird animal tracks outside his tent and lead after a goose chase around the camp, and maybe like if you then that way he won't suspect it's us because it's not our footprints, right? Arthur knows our footprints, but he doesn't know the footprints. And Rudy unveils this tiny little wooden figurine of a pig, right?
Oh,
It's a teeny tiny wooden figurine of a pig. It looks well loved, well worn, but you can see little ears, you can see a little snout. There is a tiny little indent for a tail at the end.
Is it carved?
It is carved, yes. Yeah.
Can Nana hold
I
it?
hope you have
Can Nana put her hands out and be like, can I see?
Of course you can, Nana. Of course you can. Just be very gentle, very gentle. He likes gentle pats, not
And
harsh pats.
she is looking at this pig so delicately and carefully, and then she just loves it and hands it very gently back to you.
Goose, did you want to have a look?
Can Dascos have a look?
Of course, Duskus. I know you're a gentle sort, Duskus. And really very hesitantly drops to the goose.
Puts it away. He does like a little.
I will say,
Hmm.
Rudy, when you hold the little figurine of a pig, it's kind of cold to the touch. For the two of you, it feels like wood. But Rudy, when you hold it, it feels like it's just come out of a freezer. It's like it's cold.
That's,
Let's see. It's after a little pat, he
yeah.
and look at here. Dascos gives it back.
Thank you, Goose. Yeah. So this is it's like the one thing that remains from my childhood, right? But yeah, I can essentially command it. Rudy is just remembering just how the command works. Give me 2 seconds.
It's been a long time since Rudy
it's
has
been a
done
long time since he's used it, so it works for 1 hour. So we have to wait till after dinner. And then after Arthur goes to bed, we can hide the sword somewhere, and then have the tracks get set up.
Gus likes this plan.
All right.
Let's do
Okay.
this.
Awesome. And remember, don't tell Gerald because I don't think Gerald will approve of this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Shh. All right. All right.
Yes, for dinner, Nana has a little helper, but I cannot for the life of me find my little helper. As for a name, Nana whispers the name because this little helper.
Can I ask
only
what
meets-
specifically are you looking for?
I'm looking for my mushroom. My fun
Well-
guy.
Mushroom friend.
You're fun guy.
Fun guy.
Guy. Give me 1 second. What
Why
you
do you
can
have to do that
I
while
will
I'm
send you the
drinking?
link to the stat block, but it should say on your spoon how you
Oh,
summon.
it's that's right. That's where it is. Yes. I am looking for my little sprout ally. So before I before we kind of start cooking, look, Nana's no stranger to dirt. So like she does tap the spoon on the ground and then she like like it'll be fine kind of thing, like a 5-second rule kind of thing, sort of wipes it off before she starts like actually stirring stuff. But she
What's a little dirt among friends?
yes, she exactly. She summons her little sprout ally by doing that. And it's sort of this little happy little thing. It kind of looks like hold on. It's sort of grows out of the ground, but then it has little feet. Like it almost like just really quickly grows and then it's a boop boop and then it's suddenly standing there. It looks like a kind of, I will draw this for you because it's real cute, but it's like this little mushroom shaped like almost a triangle on the top and then a little white stem and the top is like it is like lime green with little white spots on it. And then it's just a little white stem. And it's got this little, as of right now, for all that anyone knows, it's got these cute little eyes and like this little ooh mouth.
Yes.
It's just got like a little
Yes.
like a
Yes.
little and it's got like little hands. And so like when Nana hands it like a tiny cup of tea, it can drink it. That's it right now. Yes.
In the dice tray, I have posted the link to so you can see its actual thingies.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
So does that only last an hour as well? Or
That lasts I
cool.
can do it again after I think it lasts a day, but I can do it again after a long rest. And Nana,
So you just summon it and it's up.
it's up. Yeah, like
Oh, wow.
Nana is just kind of going about the normal business, but like the mushroom seems to know exactly what to do and where to help and like where not to help and where to like put some things in, but not that. But like it's kind of like it's almost like an extension of Nana to some degree. Like they've clearly been together for a long time. They've worked together. They're friends. They're the little family kind of thing. And Nana's just chilling. And I think you can use this thing in battle, but right now it's very
What a handy
very
little
happy. Yeah, so but it is right now is a little shy. So if anyone was like gonna be like, "What's your name?" He'd be like, he just covers his little face.
My God,
So,
that's
he needs
adorable.
He needs to know people before he starts. Before he starts.
Rudy's little wooden pig does not have any form of mind. it is when he I mean you'll see soon, but yeah, he doesn't have anything as animated as that. It just grows a little bit and can do one task uncreatively, by the way.
But I love that. He's such a little wooden pig.
Yeah, he's this tiny little thing, but he grows up a little bit. About the size of a small cat, I would say.
Oh, that's good.
That's cute.
Oh,
I want a pig-sized cat.
I want a cat-sized pig.
No,
I want a
piglet.
duck-sized horse.
Oh well, I want a horse-sized duck.
I want a
Or
duck.
goose.
The Nana's gardener also lasts for an hour. I have.
Oh, it is an
forgotten
hour,
to
okay.
I just forgot to actually put it in there.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. I thought it
So
was
it's
a day. It's an hour, but he's the supper help because we have help for the prank.
Yeah, we have help.
So he's just there to sort of make not conversation because he's very quiet.
What
I
would
just
imagine,
like how you're all. I like how you're all comparing your like powers to like make tracks for Arthur to
Yeah.
follow. when actually the most probably useful one would have been Duskus.
Shit! You're
Oh
right.
yeah. Well, we don't know. Duskus can.
No,
coach
but
the
it's
trick.
just fun that you're like arguing about it, and Duskus is just like sitting there, like, yeah, wow, great ideas.
And then that would have been like, what? Yeah, that would have been good. Oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we jump back. Does anyone need a pee break?
Yes.
I need more water, actually. All right, so we will be back.
We're gonna take 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes, and just
Quick
do
break.
the thing.
I'm gonna leave this screen open, so if anybody's hanging around, make sure you make conversation for all the chats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave this
Yeah.
open.
The pressure.
The
The
pressure.
pressure!
All the
Under
pressure.
pressure.
I want to thank Lord Dassler for all the bits. Lord
Hey,
Dassler.
Lord
Yay,
Dazzler.
Lord Dazzler.
Woo! Nice
been
chat for
done.
Lord Dazzler.
Yeah,
Lord
that's
Dazzler,
amazing.
thank you
And
for
we got a few, I think 3 or 4 follows as well since we
Nice.
started.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
GG.
Right.
Alrighty,
Thank
I'll
you
be
all
back in
for
a second.
coming in.
More water.
Yes, I'm gonna mute myself and grab some water and all that
Alright.
shit.
All right.
Do restock, refill. How is everybody doing?
Yeah, good. I've been very excited for continuing to play tonight.
Yeah, I was pretty excited as well. And then I tried to get a backstory out of someone, and
Well, it's because you're not talking to Roju. You're talking to Gerald. You gotta approach Gerald, not Roju.
I tried.
Arthur just does not understand how to approach Gerald yet.
No, not yet. Not really. He's tried a couple of times. He's really unsure.
But I'm enjoying
It's
it.
pretty great. It's pretty great. Yeah. Let's take this moment, if all chats can hear. Me and all the players have community challenges going. For the players, you can unlock inspiration to give them a little bit of an edge. And over here on my end, you can give points towards community challenges that gives the party items.
So in short,
Just fun
everyone
little
go to
trinkets.
Go to JC, get us items.
Yeah. Because I will say, the Scroll of Tongues and the +1 short sword were the previous challenges completed.
Ah, nice. Thank you, chats. Thank you for
But
your
that's where
contributions.
they came from. Yeah, they came from people in chat contributing to give them to you.
Can I just say, all the chairs kind of line up? Like, it goes that way. You know what I mean? They all get up from the same direction.
That's pretty great.
Out of
That's
just
pretty good.
content, so I was just like, wow.
Nice.
Everyone
The,
leaves the same way.
Yeah.
Well, I am so happy I got like more of an office chair than a gamer chair.
Hmm. I got it. Mine's a nice balance, I think.
Mine is over a decade old.
Wow.
This chair I got for my 13th birthday,
Oh,
which
wow.
means this chair turns 15 this summer.
Yeah, everyone's supposed to find out how old you are.
So
Yeah, I don't care. It's in my bio.
So here's my question: while the three pranksters are still away, what are the chances that they bury the sword and we lose it?
I mean, it all comes down to Arthur's tracking skills.
Honestly, I kind of hope that happens. I'm here for it if it does. Siri!
Siri! Siri, Siri,
Siri, Siri.
Yay, Siri!
Siri, Siri.
No, not you, Siri. The
No,
cute cat
I heard
Siri.
a Siri.
Yeah.
It would help if I was unmuted.
Siri,
Ah,
Siri,
Siri, Siri.
Siri, Siri.
I've had to stop getting mad at the cats meowing outside because one of them does kind of look like Siri.
Aww.
Except like slightly less white patch underneath its belly.
Hmm.
And I think it's a
White
dude
belly?
who, because he's been like doing all the meowing, but it looks like he also has a girlfriend that's like this big gray tabby cat, and it's very cute.
Oh, hi.
Mm.
Why do you always do this? Like, no, mom, no, mom, no, mom. And then I swear to God, 2 minutes after I've ended stream, she's like, oh my God, what if you
I'll give you all the presents?
You loved me? You even love me, mother?
Do I hear food?
Yeah, who is
The
eating
baby a packet of chips.
Oh.
What?
Fair, thank you.
Of course. Grilled
Okay.
yakitori chicken and shallots.
Tell me what this says.
Chocolate.
Yeah, but
And Sweden.
Milk
Milk chocolate.
chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
But
I
it's like
love
an
it.
umlaut, so it'd be like
Milk.
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 I don't know.
you're close, but you have to pronounce the J.
Oh, do you? Okay.
There's a,
Sorry?
It's
there's
not
J in
a
there.
Y.
Not a
York?
silent J.
Is that right?
Joke.
Milk.
Jock, jock,
Milk.
jock.
Well,
Chocolate.
now you're
York?
missing. Now you're missing the L. But sure,
No, no.
Milk.
Joke. Oh, joke.
Milk.
it's you're close. You're close.
How
you're
is it? How
close,
is it?
You're
you're
missing the
close.
Say it,
umlaut,
Josie.
guys.
How's it?
No, no, no.
I
that
can't
was the
say it.
right
I don't
sound.
know
No,
what
that
I've
was-
done.
That was the right sound for the O with the dots.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
It's just that,
Ah.
it's that your J's needs to be softer, but still a J.
Ah.
I don't know how to do that.
Joke.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
very close. That's very close. Here we go. Milk.
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 Oh.
Ah.
I had the O sound wrong, I think.
Language lesson for Josie. And Josie is
Meow.
free.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I can still hear you, but no one's
Ah,
moving.
Hey, what's
No,
up,
no,
Kay?
no, you're
I'm
okay.
frozen.
You were
Yeah.
frozen for a
Okay.
moment there, Josie.
Yep.
But if it makes you feel any better, you looked very happy.
You did look very happy
Oh.
and a little crazy.
My
but it was
my
good.
stream died though. It's attempting to.
Oh.
reconnect.
no.
Oh no!
Don't
Oh.
die.
Oh
Come
no!
back.
Okay, we're reconnected. We're back. Hello.
How are you doing,
friends.
Kay?
I'm sorry
Hello.
about
You having a
that.
good one?
This did happen last week as well, though. That we disconnected like,
Oh,
for
yeah.
just a split second.
At the same time? Ish.
Yeah, well, it was like in the afternoon stream during the
Hmm.
exploration, the mega dungeon.
Is this on a? This is still your old laptop, yeah?
Yeah, well, it's not really old. It's like just a year,
Oh, okay.
but it's I don't know. It doesn't like multitasking. For some
I must
reason.
say, I pushed my machine through a bit of multitasking today. I had several Chrome windows open, Camtasia, Photoshop. I was uploading a video to YouTube and running a game all at the same time.
Oh,
I
damn.
was really pushing the CPU today, but
Push
it
it
was
to the
fine.
limit.
The beast.
Nice.
Alrighty, we good to go?
Shall we get back
I'm good
into
to go.
it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get back into it. While you were gone,
Yeah.
I was plugging the community challenges.
Mm.
Nice.
That I don't have active because I think we already. I've got like a
I-
inspiration point in.
Yeah,
Ready to
I've
go.
had an inspiration session, like first session for for this year, and I have not restarted the community challenge since.
I haven't spent my inspiration point, but I've still got my second inspiration point just working on it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like once I've spent it, I'll set up a new community challenge, and that'll be that.
But as you're all planning your little prank, we hop back to Gerald and Arthur.
So, yeah, so like I was saying, College Arcana is sort of, I guess you could say that's where I'm from, as well. It's where I trained. Oh, sorry, Josie, what was the name of the city again that the College Arcana was in? It's the main one.
Ebonspire.
Ebonspire, thank you. I don't know why I didn't write that down. Oh, derp, it's right at the top of the thing. In College Arcana in Ebonspire.
Which would be where Arthur got kicked out of Bard school as well. The same actual school.
Oh.
Have you heard of it, Arthur?
I gotta like get a bit yeah, I've been there. I've
Right.
visited
Oh,
for
then
a while.
cool. Then you're familiar with it.
Yeah, maybe.
That- maybe.
Just
Yes or
anyways.
it is a yes or a no. I mean, question, Arthur.
Oh, well, I might be familiar-ish. I didn't spend much time. knowing
have
the
you
place.
been there?
I've been there, but it was short-lived.
Oh,
Very
did
short.
you not find it to your liking? What were you there for? Are you, Arthur? Are you okay? Do I need to? Do you have a magical malady that you need assistance with?
No, I'm okay. I was there for.
I was very concerned for a moment.
I was for learning. I was there for learning.
Oh, you studied there. I didn't know they taught rangers.
Look, there's other things they do teach. I thought I might.
Many things, many amazing
I might
things.
dribble in
Many
a little
amazing
bit.
people go there.
Yeah, I just might not be one of those amazing people.
Well, I mean,
because
you've
I
got
didn't
your
hang
own
around.
talents, Arthur. Don't sell yourself short.
So,
Yeah.
let's just say what they wanted to teach me, I couldn't sponge in. So I kind of left there because who needs to be taught anyway? So,
Oh, I do. Yes, I definitely did. Yes, that's.
oh, okay.
It was quite good. Honestly, the best decision I made. Highly recommended if you ever get the chance to go back. It's absolutely worth your time.
I would be happy to go back, but I think I need some time before I do go back.
Well, that's fair. Taking a gap here is important, Arthur.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Anyways, so you know, or like how to find enchanted things, weapons and items. That's pretty cool. Like, try and heavily derail the conversation back to Gerald.
After this topic, yes, thank you.
Thanks so much, Ben Metals.
This is a long walk. This is
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
long walk.
Well,
Yeah, we're probably making our way back.
it's
soon,
because we're moving at a slow pace. Because every now and then there's like a. All right, we're still fine.
Yeah, I'm walking fast, but the season.
And as you're walking, you do see like the two halfling twins. One of them standing by one of the campfires and like pulling at the air in front of the fire and just like
Oh my god.
and just like whispering mumbo jumbo. As both of you know some magic, you can tell like that's not a real thing. This person's going like. Hoody boody lordy, hoody doo. And the other twin is like just standing on top of a snowbank, like very dramatically, just looking around.
Okay, so I see this, and I rush over to the child, panic look in my eyes. Child, you know not what you do.
Oh no! Poor
Don't
freaking
tempt
kid.
the fires. You don't know what could anything could happen. You don't know. No one knows. That's the point. Don't know. It's better not to know. Just
I walk over as he's saying this to him, like just very calmly, just walking over.
just a friendly warning. I'm a wizard. Bye.
So Nana, I don't
And this
think
kid
Nana.
just like, what?
I'm surprised the kid's not startled by like just Gerald running up to him like.
Yeah, he kind of like realizes what he was doing, sort of like straightens up and is like,
Just during that point, Nana had tea on that fire. I just want you to know that Nana had tea on that fire, and it needed a bit of a boost. So the flames did come up. I don't know how Gerald's gonna take that, but she can use control flames. I'm just saying, would have happened around that time.
Yeah, I mean, Gerald doesn't know. He, in his opinion, anything could happen from anything, so...
Oh, it doesn't scare him? Shit.
And there's a bit of a moment where Gerald is just staring at the fire. There's like, while talking, just like deep into the fire, just like...
Just be careful.
As I meet back up, Gerald, and I'm
Yes.
just gonna go. It might be. Not that I get tired or sleepy, mate, but I think I might need to retire, and I think you could use a good sleep too, mate.
Well, I mean, it's been a long day. Let's return then. Was that all you just wanted to ask me about the college? Did you need a referral? Were you wanting to join?
No. I was just making sure.
Because I know a lot of... I'm sure that there's at least a couple of people I know who could, you know... I don't know if there are strings to pull, but I could certainly ask some people if you wanted to...
How about next time I head back, you come with me, and you can show me around the joint.
Well, it'd be my pleasure. I mean, I would definitely wish to return to those libraries and whenever we finish this job, which is hopefully soon.
Yes, hopefully soon. I'm getting sick of seeing all this snow.
Let's carry back then. I still don't understand the reason for this walk, but it was nice doing it with you, Arthur. Yes, let's.
Yeah, that's good. Arthur Orwitz, charisma bard skills once again.
As you come back, the others that you're finished making your plans, and when you come back, and I don't know, have the others seen your gardener before, Nana?
No. We haven't been out very long. I have been missing the little gardener a lot. Just FYI, this is kind of what the gardener looks like.
Oh my god!
So wait, and you said it's like green and white, right? Like green with white spots?
Yeah. So this part is green, and then the little dots
It's an
are white, and then
adorable
his
one-up
little
mushroom.
It's a
That's so cute.
Yeah. So he might change a little bit, but he's got like very little feet and very little.
Oh,
That's
I can't
so
with
cute.
that.
So no, I'd say this is the first time because Nana got really excited. So I don't think Rudy's seen my gardener. No, I think no one has.
So when Arthur and Gerald get back, there's just at first you're like, oh, Nana's making food, and then you realize it's a mushroom making food, and Nana's like talking with Rudy and the Dazgoos, like very like fervently. They're just like talking, and this is this creature, just this big mushroom person that just stares at you all. Like,
How
blinks a
large
little
is this
bit,
mushroom?
and it's small size. It's like as big as Nana with its mushroom head.
Oh my god.
What? I didn't think it was that big. Oh my
I
god.
didn't
Okay,
think it was
okay.
that big, but I love it.
Do
love it.
I-
We're friends.
Okay, important question. Do I see Nana or do I only see the mushroom?
No, you see Nana. Nana's
Okay.
just like a little
Okay.
bit off to
Oh
the
my
side.
god.
Oh god, Nana got turned into a mushroom.
Yeah. I'm like, are none of you concerned about this? And I'm just like,
No.
Oh, Gerald, Arthur, you're back. Oh, welcome
I'd
back.
say Arthur Ormlet, roll a nature check. Get better than a 3 this time.
And Nana just looks at Gerald and goes, "Oh, don't worry, you'll fit
13.
next to the fire. He doesn't take up much room."
No!
Cuddly boy! Cuddly, no!
I've been waiting.
I know!
I'm so
my
pleased.
God.
I'm so pleased right now.
You set yourself up so much for that too.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess this is pretty interesting. At least we'll never get spored.
Oh my god, Road, you far out!
No!
No, no.
It's coming. It's coming.
Stop.
I'm not getting up on this panther or anything. I'm just going.
But I will say, Arthur, you've spent enough time in the woods to know what a leshy look like. You can tell very quickly that this is basically just a friendly little spirit that has been given form. It's just like a small incarnation of nature.
Aww. I kind of just I kind of notice it and I just go, no, keep going. I'm not going to interact with it. In fact, I actually might come back over and sort of look into the pot, hoping the food is ready to eat.
What we got cooking?
Is it safe
I
now?
got a test or a bowl, and I kind of want to see if it goes yep or not. Or...
Yeah, food is ready. Food is like just about ready. It gives you a little.
So I pour some in and I go eat some. I eat it quite quickly, and I kind of just go off to my tent. Not sleeping because I don't sleep. But I'm gonna stay in a semi. I'm gonna be awake till about 2 o'clock in the morning because I only need 4 hours.
Trance.
So I'm gonna be awake till about 2 o'clock. I'm just sort of going through my gear and making sure it's all good. But yeah, about 2 o'clock I go into the trance sleep. Yeah.
But you're in your tent.
Yes, I'm in my tent for now.
Good. We can work with that.
Dasgos will go over and help himself to some soup as well. Thank you, Nana. And thank you, little mushroom friend.
Oh my god. Ah!
That's right. I added something cuter than me. What you gonna do about it?
Motherfucker.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh my god.
You see, like everyone else has gone up and getting food, but Gerald's still like hanging back like a good meter from the cooking pot, like clearly sort of hungry, but like looking at this mushroom intently, like.
And the mushroom looks back at you and kind of just like, and like its whole head like turns to the side.
And it gets a little, because it's a mushroom and it's big, it just like wobbles ever so slightly.
Come on, even Gerald's heart has to melt a little bit at that one. Come on.
Yeah.
Is it safe, Nana?
And then Nana just goes, well, it's not edible, but it is safe.
Well, it's not gonna hurt me.
That's not a pun. That's just so you don't eat it. It's a don't cook my mushroom.
I know. I haven't done anything. It's
I
still
saw
at a
your hand
7.
moving.
I'm playing with my dice. I'm fiddling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been fiddling with mine too.
That's okay. Everyone seems remarkably calm about this, but there's a gigantic living mushroom thing there.
Relatively not that large, and she kind of like looks at the looks at the height. This is we're getting full. We're doing an explanation now. This is my little friend, and they remind me of home, and they often helped me cook there, and I just thought I could use some company tonight.
Oh, honestly, the explanation helps, Nana. Thank you. Does it have a name?
And Nana looks at the mushroom, and mushroom goes, not yet. They are very shy, but soon.
Oh, okay. Sort of like slowly walks over to the mushroom. Small fungus friend. May I have some soup? Is this?
And
Looks at Nana like,
has
am I
Nana's
doing it
spoon?
right?
And Nana's like, yeah. Mushroom has Nana's spoon in like both little tiny hands and like scoops the soup like that. It's like entirely too cute. What you're seeing here.
Thank you.
It's like
tips the hat.
sickeningly adorable.
It's a like tentative pat on the cap.
They're just like.
And it just like boing. It's a bit bouncy and soft.
All right. It seems satisfied that it's not going to murder him in his sleep now.
Oh
Although
my
a
God.
tiny little murderous mushroom.
I honestly can't wait till you see it in battle, though.
Battle mushroom. I love it.
Anyway,
Nice.
for now, it's very ooh.
Very ooh. So, night comes to. How are you going about this prank? Because you've got Arthur not sleeping, but in a tent. And I want to point out, you don't have a tent each. You've got like 2 tents among the group.
Ah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
tents are big, clunky, expensive.
True.
So we probably suggest that Gerald and like, cause we're like, oh, we'll stay up later by the fire, and then maybe we are like, oh, if you're tired, you can go share with Orblet and
Gerald share with us.
well, cause like you guys were saying you wanted to go to bed earlier, so I'm wondering if we could persuade you to go and then like be like, oh, we're gonna all sleep in the same tent. So
Yeah, Gerald's like, but because Nana's suggesting it, like he doesn't.
And like,
Gerald's very.
get the fuck to bed.
Goose is still not feeling 100%, and Goose would feel better if both Nana and Rudy were nearby just in case
Oh,
Goose
good.
gets worse.
and Gerald, honestly, Goose has been snoring up a fucking storm ever since he caught the hypothermia, so you won't get any rest if he's in the same tent as you.
Fair. Well,
Yeah.
all right. Goes over and.
Think the dire Goose was in the tent with you.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that, Goose. And sort of like goes into Arthur's tent and like, Arthur, hi.
Can we roll to see if Arthur's pants were on, please?
I was actually off.
Like,
Oh,
Arthur
considering-
Oblitz.
Yeah. Considering the climate, even if your like top-most layer was off, you're probably wearing like still like
I
leather
know,
leggings
I
or
know.
It's cold.
pantaloons
Yeah,
of
yeah,
some
yeah,
kind.
yeah. I'll wait till we're in a desert and then I'll ask the same question again, alright?
Yeah, I love it.
Arthur probably have nothing on.
Well, so
When
it's
you
you
get
and me
back
tonight,
to the
friends.
climate-
Good night.
But yeah, just goes to sleep. Just walks in. Just
Yeah. Just like pulls the hat over his face and just.
I would like to wait.
this is.
And
You wait a short amount of time.
to like not touch his hat, but I immensely look at the shiny. Wasn't it with a shiny thing in your hat, or was it?
It's a
No, it's-
bit of red seaweed type of thing, kind of like a bit of a ferny.
I
looking
actually
thing.
want to have a look at that. Just
As you're getting close, and Gerald, you're wide awake, just staring into the inside of the hat,
Mhm.
breathing. But there is an audible.
Love that.
It takes you a moment, Arthur. It's not. You don't have to roll or anything because you realize very quickly that like the snorings and just being you still have very high perception. You're still like very keenly aware of things, and it's very obvious that like Gerald's chest is not moving in tandem with the sound.
This is fucking amazing.
I kind of take it back now, and I just sort of panic, but sort of like. Then what I would want to do is I'm gonna go and get my immovable rod.
Excuse
What are
me.
you gonna do?
And I'm now like kind of standing over like Gerald.
Now remember, Ord, it's not a power pole. It's
Yeah,
an
I know,
immovable
I
rod.
know,
Please.
I
Okay. All right.
I've learned.
Good.
I sort of like lean over. I'm sort of questioning myself if I on the top of the hat.
I mean, I'm wide awake. Do I hear him walking towards me and like
you do hear some
standing over
rustling.
me?
There's definitely like you can't see through the hat, but there's like light, so you can tell.
Like there's a bit of a shadow
there's
that
like
passes
a lantern.
over.
Yeah, there's a lantern hanging in the top of the tent, and all of a sudden you're like just overshadowed. But you can definitely hear it.
I'm fully like freaking out. I'm almost in the map of waking you up or dealing with this for myself. So
And meanwhile, Gerald's just lying there going, the hat is snoring. I'm wide awake. I'm just going to pretend that I'm asleep. I don't want to deal with whatever is out there and whatever's going on here. I'm just going to pretend I'm asleep. Everything will be fine.
Arthur's kind of made up with this. He goes, if I do that, that could hit him. He'll be upset. He goes over to his thermos of endless hot cocoa. He pours himself a drink, and he conveniently,
As you start pouring the cocoa, there's definitely like the snoring sound goes like. And you pour hot cocoa in the hat, I presume.
Yes. I want to make it so I'm like, oh, I fell,
And well, two things happen. For one,
I
the
can tell you
snoring
one of them.
definitely stops, and you just hear a shrill screech, like, ah! and then Gerald starts screaming. Now got, like, hot cocoa all in your face.
Oh my
Roll
god!
with scalding
Like-
damage.
Pull the hat brim up. I'm like, oh, what the hell, Arthur?
I just hear like this, just wide-eyed fucking shot, just like.
Do we hear this?
Does anyone
Yeah, all you hear are two screams from inside the
Oh my god.
You're running.
Yeah, we come
We
Do
gotta go
I
in.
take any damage, Josie?
I'll say you take 1 fire damage.
Okay.
This is fair. All right, we're busting our way in there.
Yeah.
Screaming.
What's going on?
No, but like I just reflexively Eldritch Blast him.
Oh my god. Who's
Just-
in front? Is
so-
it me?
So, listen.
19 to hit.
There's a scream. And then another scream. And then the tent is on fire.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, Nana, get the fire out.
Yeah, roll damage. Arthur, what's your AC?
15.
Yeah, 19
Yeah, you
hits.
take 12.
You take 12
12
force damage.
Oh my
Why?
god.
You said it was
Eldritch Blast.
I thought you said. Oh, I thought you were doing Hellish Rebuke.
I
because
no,
you said as you
I was
take
asking
damage.
for that reason, but then I realized that because we
Oh.
hadn't rested, I haven't got my spell
Okay, so
back.
it's not on fire. Instead,
Oh,
the
okay.
tent, the top of the tent is just like shot upwards, just like, do sort of like lift up, and yeah, Arthur, you take 12 damage.
Oh
Yeah,
damn.
you still take Coco.
Wait, was it at Arthur or was it at us barging in?
Oh no, it was at Arthur.
Oh,
He
okay.
like threw scalding cocoa in my face.
You didn't know that. I fell.
I absolutely know that.
Okay. Here's what happened. You're suddenly wet. It's hot, and Arthur, you can hear a voice that's just talking in like low guttural noises, like. And Gerald, you hear that bitch threw hot cocoa at me.
Like the sassiest voice ever. So you got this, but then it's like that bitch threw hot cocoa on you.
No! That bitch!
Yeah, so it was basically just like boom.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna be on my ass, just in shock. Like,
Yeah, and you can see you can see now clearly. Now that
And I'm
this
just
has
like-
happened, you can see clearly, like just behind where the word wizard has been stitched into the hat, you can see wrinkles moving, and like it looks almost like a pair of eyes just staring at you from behind the letters.
And like Gerald's just like looking around frantically with like cocoa dripping off his hat and his beard. And he's like, "What? Arthur, what's that? What are you? What do you? Guy, just
And just to break the tension, Nana was like, well, that was intense. And then she points up, or not.
just write it down, Josie. Write it fucking down.
No, we're at 6. We're at 6. Yeah, we're at 6.
I think the word to go in.
But it works. Does it break the tension?
Or does it
I mean,
focus
Gerald,
attention on you?
there's 3 heads poking in the tent right now. Like,
Yeah, there are
there's-
three.
yeah, like
there's three-
what's
Yeah, and
going?
I say the three of you just see Gerald and Arthur arguing,
Mm.
and Gerald is covered in hot cocoa.
What is going on? Is everyone all right?
I was going to sleep, and then he threw hot cocoa in my face and scolded me for no reason. I was lying here trying to sleep. Arthur, explain yourself. This is very unbecoming.
Are you all right, Arthur?
Arthur, you usually have more words than this.
Arthur, come outside. Come with me. Come with Gus. And so, like, I come in, like, I grab his shoulders and just kind of like,
Cast prestidigitation and clean the cocoa off myself and my clothing.
No, Goose.
Tasco's just, I bring him outside the tent, just like, okay, breathe. Friend, breathe. Take a deep breath.
I
Rudy's
could have
like,
killed
"Gerald,
him. What
are
was
you-
he
are you okay?"
thinking?
I don't know.
No, I'm not okay. He just
Do you need me to? Do
he
you need me to
burned
touch?
my
Do
face.
you need a little tap? Do you need a little tip tap?
If you wouldn't mind, Rudy.
I see
I mean,
a little
I'm
burn
still
mark right here. It's just a little.
I'm still not feeling great from earlier as well. So I mean,
There we go.
Meanwhile, I've got like minus half my hit points now.
You've been taken out of the tent. I don't know
that's
what's
your own
going on
fault.
with
Let's be
you.
honest.
Rudy casts a very over the top, but Rudy does cast wait, hang on. Oh, do I not just have a hang on? Hang on. I gotta remember what I've got. Yeah, Rudy just
I'm only
casts
4
Cure
points
Wounds.
down.
I know. Rudy still does it. There you go.
All right.
There you go. Rudy like very gently strokes the little burn on your cheek.
Oh, I thought I heard bird there for a second. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I heard bird as well. I was very confused.
Sorry.
Gerald lets Rudy do this, but he's like, the eyes are like looking at the hand as it's like approaching. It's like he knows it's fine, but still, it's just like.
And you do notice it is a very like Rudy must have like washed his hands very recently because it's like very
Soft.
very soft. It smells a little bit nice, you know. It's
Very, very pleasant.
yeah. You get the whole experience with Rudy Magic
Oh my
Hands
gosh.
McGee.
Wow.
What scent is it? Is it like lavender?
It is lavender. Today is lavender.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Today is
yeah.
lavender. Yeah, I love that for you
Lovely.
and for Gerald. really.
Thank you, Rudy. That is better.
You-
What's
you're
gotten
welcome.
into Arthur?
Look, I
Why
don't
is he?
know.
Why is he attacking me?
I think.
Was he trying to poison me earlier when he took me off?
No,
Is he trying to do
surely
away
not.
with me, Rudy?
No.
Is he
Gerald,
trying
Gerald.
to kill
No,
me?
Gerald.
Am I not safe here anymore?
Gerald,
Yes.
Arthur. Do you think he can come up with a plan like that?
And we hop over to Arthur and Duskus outside the tent.
I don't know if Nana has gone anywhere or if she's just like watching a tennis match. I feel like Nana's just like in the tent.
Poke head in tent and poke it back out. Poke it back in. Poke it back out.
And while all this is happening, your gardener is just like stirring the pot, looking awkwardly like, do I interfere? No, I'm just gonna stay here out of trouble.
Probably for the best. Alright, so Daskus just kind of like brings Arthur over to the fire. Says his dad's like, okay, take it easy, take a deep breath, in, out. Now, tell Daskus what happened.
I hat.
What about hat?
Hat.
What about the hat?
Eyes.
You are looking at the hat?
I'm so confused.
That's okay. Take another deep breath. Take another deep breath. Where's your hot chocolate?
In the tent.
Okay, wait here. Daskus will go get hot chocolate. You'll rest. You'll think, and I shall go get drink. So Daskus gets up and heads back to the tent.
Oh, Goose.
And Pesty's like waving over like at Arthur. Hey, everything okay over there? It looks like there's a kerfuffle going on.
Leave us.
Okay, I'm just gonna turns his back towards you and sits down again.
Literally, why is Pesty me? Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay.
I feel so attacked.
Oh my god.
So, as Goose has gone into the tent, though, I want to kind of get up from my seat after saying, leave us. And slowly, very, very slowly, I'm talking about like slowly, snail pace, going back to the same tent.
Alright.
Yeah, and by the time you've got the thermos, you turn back out and Arthur's just staring like at you.
Arthur, go sit back down.
No, I need
Yes.
to rest.
You can rest at the campfire once you tell Goose what happened.
No, I need to sleep.
In that tent.
Yes, I need to.
Would Arthur
Why
like
do I...
calm nerves?
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
Alright, well, Daskus lets Arthur go back to the tent and see what happens.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Nana lets him in. Nana just goes, all right.
Yeah,
I
God.
don't say anything to Gerald. I just go to the corner.
You know, as soon as you come in the tent, Gerald's like, ah! You see the preparation for another blast. Like, you
Yes.
see his hands, like, light up.
I'm
With
still here. So
energy.
Rudy's like, Gerald, no. It's Gerald.
He's trying to
like,
kill me, Rudy!
No, he's not trying to get. It's Arthur. He cannot kill
He's
you.
being terrifying. He was... Is he trying to poison me? Is he trying to burn me? Is he trying to
we just
drown
went
me
over
in my
this
sleep,
conversation.
Rudy?
We just,
I can't.
Arthur, get out of the tent. You're not sleeping in this tent. You go to the other tent.
Get out of here, Arthur. I don't trust you anymore. Out, 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 out.
Arthur's not leaving unless someone physically removes him.
Goose, we need a hand in here.
I will blast you again. Don't make
Gerald
me
can
do
sleep
it.
in the other tent. Gerald can sleep in other tent instead.
Arthur, I can only stand between you and Gerald until Gerald throws a fireball at the back of my head. So, Please, go with Goose.
I would never, Rudy.
Oh, thank you, Jared. I appreciate
No,
that.
you're quite
Seriously,
welcome. Now, Arthur, get out of here!
No, don't Jared!
You hear
and while
us
you're
spoon
arguing,
smack.
whenever. Oh, okay.
What?
And everyone goes quiet except there's one voice that's just like.
Shit.
It's just
Did
like
we hear
as
What
you,
was that?
as you've all been going.
What
like,
is-
Gerald,
what is
you've
it-
just been
what does it
hearing-
say,
you,
Josie?
You just been hearing this. It's just like sounds one of these tiny, very people. Like, yeah, you get out. Yeah, move. Bitch, don't come back in here. I'll wreck that
I say, was it infernal or abyssal that it speaks? I can't
Abyssal.
remember. Abyssal, yeah. I say in abyssal, Hat, you're not making this any easier. Shut the fuck up.
And as it's making that sound, that noise, 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 that noise.
Did we all hear that?
Oh, yeah, you heard me speaking
Yeah,
abyssal.
we all heard it. So hang
Yeah,
on, hang on.
you heard me speaking a bit. I was like, you spring
Okay.
Do we know? Oh, can we roll?
I don't think any of
Who
you
would
know
know?
abyssal.
I don't think so.
I know Draconic.
Rudy. Oh no, he's used those spell slots. Shit.
Oh no!
I'm gonna
But
create some water and throw it in.
You do have
Mmm.
the scroll of tongue.
Mmm.
Oh,
But does the hat stop when I tell it to?
It's more like it stopped on its own, but it was like delayed. When Nana smacked her spoon, you all went quiet, and it did like one more sentence and then cut itself off. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, Nana was ready to lay it down, but Nana's not as ready to lay it down right now. Nana's like,
okay.
It's like a tense standoff. Tense.
yeah.
Oh my god, Roju!
We're playing with fire.
That wasn't
halfway
actually
there,
intentional.
halfway
Okay.
there.
I love it.
Rudy summons a light because it's a cantrip. He can do that. He summons a incredibly bright light directly in front of Arthur's face.
Well, the light
To stun
can't
him.
work. So you have to make an object become the light. So you have
Okay,
to hold something that starts exuding light.
In that case, Rudy essentially touches himself, and he becomes the light.
Oh, love
Yeah,
it.
your tabard just starts
Yeah.
glowing, and
Yeah.
the tent is now like lit up. It's like anyone outside the tent just sees like streams of light coming through the seams. It's just like, ah.
The idea was to try and stun Arthur so Goose could. Goose,
Yeah, it's
get him
very
now!
much-
All right. So Goose grabs Arthur and just
Can I
brings him
resist?
out of the tent.
I'm gonna resist that.
Yeah, roll a contested athletics checks.
Oh, the competition continues.
Well, Arthur can roll acrobatics if you
Okay,
want to,
so
but
yeah,
does
sorry, I will do acrobatics. Sorry.
sure.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, that's not good.
So
Nice.
you're
Well.
still feeling under the weather, Duskus. You try to hold Arthur back, but your muscles give way,
ooh.
and Arthur just slips through.
All right.
I couldn't see Arthur's roll.
It was a
23.
23,
It's
okay.
23 total.
Nice.
I say there's something wrong with that hat.
There's something wrong with you. You attacked me, I defended myself, and you won't give any kind of explanation. Get out of this tent.
But.
But nothing. This is your last warning, Arthur. Don't make me do something we'll both regret.
Rudy,
Oh.
you need to inspect the hat, please.
Arthur, from my point of view, Gerald has come into the tent, you have thrown hot cocoa in his face for no reason. If there is something going wrong here, we will figure it out. But the first thing you do is not throw hot cocoa in someone's face.
I tripped.
On what? There is nothing besides between you two aside from the two bedrolls.
Yeah,
You
that's
tripped
what
on
I
your own 2
tripped
feet.
on.
You tripped on your own 2 feet.
Yes, the
You're a
bedroll.
ranger. You're a ranger. You don't trip on your feet.
On the bedroll.
deception,
Are we
insight.
not gonna talk about what just happened?
Nana, please, one thing at a time.
No, Rudy. Nana, you're exactly right. Let's talk about that.
Okay. All right, Gerald. Is there anything you can say that can just calm Arthur to get him out of the tent, please?
Come Arthur to get out of the tent.
Okay.
I've got a lot of things that could calm Arthur right now.
I ready my dagger.
Whoa!
I told you he's trying to kill me. Last chance, Arthur.
I'm doing it in retaliation to Spark Spawn, right?
Eldritch Blast.
And I want to.
It's too late. No, I'm casting it.
Nana's
Wait,
first.
wait. Nana's
Nana's first. I need both of you all to roll
Everyone calm the fuck down.
strength saving throws as Nana just smacks the spoon into the ground and icy vines and thorns just grow up.
Everyone calm
And like,
the
no, I
fuck
need
down.
everyone
What was it?
roll.
Strength
Everyone.
save?
Strength save.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is not gonna be
Single
good.
person
18.
needs to
12.
fucking roll.
I think
4.
that Rudy and Gerald, you're stuck. You're just like firmly these vines and roots are just grabbing onto you and they freeze solid around you. Duskus, unfazed, just like walks through them, and Arthur, you just jump up and land on top of the whole thing. And
Damn,
now there's people.
almost got
Now
it.
there's people outside, and you can hear Lena coming. What's going on over there? Stop! Because this thing is a 20-foot area, and it's like way bigger than your tent. It's just like the whole area just sprouts up. But
We had
But-
some casualties, okay?
Gerald and Rudy, you're stuck like in place.
What's the effect?
You just
I think you're is it difficult? You're restrained.
Actually restrained?
You're actually restrained.
Okay. I don't think that stops me making attacks.
It does make it disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
now
okay.
everyone calm down.
No, I've already cast.
Oh no.
We got full on PvP going on here.
Jesus.
So I believe that is still going to hit with disadvantage.
It will. It will roll damage. And I think if we really want to go into this, we're gonna have to.
That's 10 force damage.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Arthur? Take another 10 damage.
I'm still up. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay, then let's roll initiative.
Jesus.
This is happening.
God.
This is happening.
I fucking tried,
my
man.
God.
I tried.
I tried.
No, you did not.
I
You made
absolutely
this
did.
worse.
You made this terrible.
I absolutely did not make this
There's-
well.
Yeah.
I think Gerald, this is absolutely what Gerald would do given these
This is
Yeah,
circumstances.
Cat
no,
would
I
do.
feel like no. I'm kind of with Gerald on this one. This is exactly what Gerald would do.
I can't see Nana's initiative.
Oh, sorry. I
And I
forgot
wanna
about initiative.
do 12
Nope.
initiative.
Got nothing. Initiative 3.
I mean, you just did
Okay.
something, so it kind of.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah.
concentrating on that anyway, because that is a
Mhm.
concentration spell. So
So Arthur, you are first up. You
First
just
time
been
I
hit by another. It's
Oh my
it's like
God.
a green fire just slammed into your chest and knocked the air out of you.
I can cure your wounds myself, right?
Hold on, we're gonna actually do this.
oh my
I've got a fucking tent tile here that we're
You
gonna have to
can
dig
can
out.
cast cure wounds on yourself.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, you
that's
can.
what
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
do.
I've-
Yeah, do cast cure wounds
Okay,
myself.
we're gonna.
What? Did it roll? Healing 6.
Healing 6.
I think that's what it says there. Yeah.
We're just popping up a little bit. I don't want to run and get to the actual tent tile. We're just gonna do this.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna heal myself for 6.
Boop, 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 and boop.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna move.
No, because that's your action.
Yes. So healing is that. But I'm gonna attempt to hide and take cover behind one of these blinds.
Can you do it as a bonus action? Is the question.
Well, I've got Mask of the Wild. You can attempt to hide. I don't know. Like,
Does it say that? Check your bonus actions in D&D Beyond, because hiding as a bonus action is usually a rogue thing.
Actions in combat 2, weapon fighting. So no.
So no, you cannot hide.
Alright. As my bonus action, I just keep yelling out hat.
Okay, Gerald, you're up next.
I activate my Pearl of Power for my action. And
so you regain a spell slot.
Yeah, so you see me like flourish this pearl and it sort of goes dim, and I repocket it and I go, I swear to God, Arthur, I thought we were friends. We just talked out there about this. I told you that this is exactly the thing that I was saying not to do, and now look what is happening. This is your last chance. You are trying to kill me. I can see this. I don't want to kill you, Arthur. See yourself out. And that's all I'm going to do.
You want to end your turn there?
Or using the pearl is an action, so all I have is.
Yeah, but you don't want to move anywhere.
No, I mean I can't. I'm restrained.
You can't.
I can't.
Yeah, you're restrained. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Rudy, you're between the two of them, and
Yeah.
you're also like stuck in
You're
place.
stuck.
So
Oh, boy.
Rudy is gonna do one last thing, and this could backfire quite royally. Okay, so Rudy is going to try a very inventive use of channel divinity, because Arthur is, as far as Rudy's concerned, both Arthur and Gerald are in hysterics. They're both like they're not thinking straight. Neither of them are thinking straight in Rudy's mind. He doesn't know what's happened, but they're not thinking straight. So he's going to channel divinity, and yes, while it is going to physically heal Arthur and Gerald up to half their health, can he channel it with the intention of healing their mind, causing that warmth and essentially to calm them down just ever so slightly? Can it influence their next action?
I'll say start by rolling your channel divinity to see how much healing. And remember, the two of you, I don't think Gerald, how are you doing on hit points?
I'm full.
Yeah, you're full. But
okay. So you're not affected, but it heals up to half.
Yes. Okay. So I can't target him at all, even though it would be ineffective.
Well, you can target him, but he wouldn't receive any actual healing.
But yeah, it's more like Rudy's trying to sort of influence.
It's just a wave of warmth. Yeah. I will say, just roll so we know how much. Tell us how much healing.
I'm just trying to find the roll for it itself, because
it should be a pool. It should be
it's a pool that you distribute amongst the wounded in range.
I think it should be 5 times. Yeah, 5 times your level.
It says you can restore 20 HP, choose any creatures within 30 feet.
Arthur, what is your current hit point and your maximum hit point?
Current is 10, maximum 30.
So you can heal 5. Of that 20, you can use 5 to heal Arthur.
But the intention of the spell is to...
And I will then say, roll just a wisdom check. Just wisdom.
Just wisdom. Now, to roll just the wisdom check, not the save.
Click just wisdom. Click the big
number?
Big stat. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
As
Wait,
you
so-
do this, a wave. Yeah, that's wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah. As you do this, Arthur, you do feel the impact in your chest. It lessens. You feel your lungs beginning to expand properly. You feel a little bit better. But you also feel like you just want to do what you want to do. Everyone in this room, you just feel instinctual.
Shit.
You all get just like a hint of like it's like your id takes over. Your most recent thought becomes like increased in intensity.
That wasn't what Rudy intended at all.
No, and you get
Awesome.
a really weird vibe, Rudy.
What's going
And
on with these?
Then it's Goose, your turn. And you're
Alright.
standing behind Arthur, and you're just walking through these thorny bushes like they're nothing.
Daskos would like to move in between like Arthur and Gerald, in between the two of them, act as a block, and I'm going to cast Honky Honk and go twice the size. Go use the body as a shield between the two of them.
You're just gonna wear the tent as a shawl now.
Pretty much.
And I don't know if I can still do this in this move, but I want to try and intimidate.
I'd say you roll an intimidation, and we'll see what happens when it comes to the other's turn.
All right. Well, I want to say a little bit first before doing it.
Yeah, go for it.
Please stop fighting. The two of you are friends. You have helped me during the darkest points. Through so much hardship. I can't stand to see the two of you fighting. Please, just calm down. All right. And where is it? Intimidate?
Yep.
Where is it? There it is. Like he's putting all of his energy into this.
I imagine Spittle flew out and hit both Gerald and
Wow. I
Orr.
love it.
Nana, it's then your turn.
Look. Okay, so Nana has done the thing that she wanted to do, I think. Nothing else is probably... Yeah, nothing else is gonna be done via spell, but the mushroom has entered the battle. Like the mushroom, not the battle per se, but like the mushroom and Nana, they kind of like, they chill together, they cook together. Mushroom's like, oh my god, Nana might be in trouble. And I'm like, she feels like she's not seen either of them like this before, and she's feeling a little scared of what they could do to each other. Not what they could do to her. Like, she's like, no, I'm fine, but she doesn't want them to hurt each other. But the mushroom doesn't really know, like, what her feelings are. The mushroom just kind of pushes itself into the tent. But you know how it has a little ooh-woo face before? And it's little
Well,
cute
my
mitten
little
hands.
token does not have an ooh-woo face. It's quite disgusting, actually.
Well, this is more like it, to be quite honest. Its little mitten hands now have spikes out of every single finger,
Oh,
and it
Jesus.
actually, its jaw starts coming down, but it goes further than you think it probably should until it unhinges, and you have 2 rows of razor sharp teeth, and it's just ready in case you try to.
Ah!
Roll
you're right.
initiative. Roll initiative for Nana Gardner. As it joins the fray.
It's not very on the uptick, though.
Can it be making like baby Groot angry grunting noises as it comes into the tent? Like,
Absolutely, but like actually quite guttural, and like it was all like before, and now it's like, and you're like, oh my god.
Nana, you said it wouldn't kill me in my sleep.
Oh god.
And as a bonus action, I would like to say, Now, pay no attention to the mushroom, but everyone needs to calm down, please. This probably, like, 50-50, no, 20/20 hindsight, this probably hasn't helped, like, Gerald calm down, but it's there as a blocking field. Yeah, basically. At least you're gonna shoot the gardener, right?
We're back to the top. Arthur, I need you to roll a wisdom save against the 14 intimidation that Dazgoose rolled.
Oh.
Oh, 14.
And as the defender, you do win this. Dazgoose is intimidating as fuck right now, but Gerald is scarier.
Right. In a tent, I can move. I want to grab the hat.
You want to run up and try to grab the hat.
Doesn't he have to move?
Take
Wait,
the hat
I
off.
should have rolled to keep the concentration on my...
No, because you didn't take
No,
any
only
damage.
if you take damage.
That's when you take damage.
Right, I'm sorry, I did that again.
I want to attempt to take the hat off Gerald.
You can't move through me. I'm an active.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a
No,
style.
the thing is that you can't move through Dazgoose
Yes.
unless you wanna roll
An attack.
unless you wanna roll a tumble check. Yeah.
Does he literally take up the whole size of the
Yeah. Dazgoose is
Yeah,
literally
he enlarged.
doing the Gandalf
got
in the
swole.
doorway right now.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
Yes, I'm gonna, because you said I want to do instinctively what I want, and that is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So yes, I will have to do a roll or whatever.
I will say then yes. Roll and again do an acrobatics or athletics, and Dazgoose do an athletics.
It'd be difficult terrain though, right? Because of all the...
I do think so. Yeah, you're at half speed in here. Yeah, it's a difficult terrain.
Oh,
Dazgoose nailed it.
Yeah, you try to move through like Dazgoose legs, and Dazgoose just swats you to the side, just backhand slaps you down on the ground.
ow.
Hey!
Stay.
I kind of just say, grab the hat. Grab the
Oh,
hat.
you stay! No,
Grab the hat. Grab the hat.
no.
Anything else you want to do for your turn, Arthur?
I assume that I can stand back up.
Yeah. And otherwise, Gerald, I want you to make the same wisdom save against 14.
A wisdom save, okay.
Yes.
15.
15. Yeah, also look at this. Sure. Dazgoose is intimidating. Big. Taking up space, but you know that Dazgoose is not on his best. If Dazgoose wasn't sick right now, he could probably have squashed you. But currently, Arthur, you're just feeling this rage inside.
And well,
you're feeling the actual instinct to just impart pain on Arthur.
I mean, and I see Goose as an ally, so I wouldn't find the threats to hold any water in the first place. So, whereas Arthur is like clearly an aggressor in my mind, and right, and so you're saying I'm just feeling this overwhelming urge to cause Arthur pain, essentially. Is this right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I
Not
mean,
kill, pain.
I mean, I only know how to do one of those two things, Josie.
Yeah, but I just want to reiterate that the need isn't necessarily to kill Arthur. You're just feeling this urge to make him suffer.
I want to make you hurt like you hurt me.
You pick up that cocoa and you throw it right back at.
Okay, so I mean, because I'm bound. How do I break out of
You can
this?
use your action to retry the save.
Is Arthur behind full cover behind Goose, or?
Oh yeah, Duskgoose. You can see like just a little bit of Arthur on the other side of Duskgoose and the flaps of tent that are just like hanging now. But Duskgoose is taking up a lot of space.
I'm going to just cast Blade Ward on myself.
Just a shimmering barrier appears around Gerald.
Yeah, I sort of like trace the sigil in the air, and it's like. That's it.
And yeah, Rudy, we're back to you.
Rudy, sensing that something is still terribly wrong with whatever he's casting, decides it.
No, you know what? I would like you to roll your own wisdom save against your own wisdom save from earlier. So you need to beat a 7. Wisdom save, beat a 7.
Yeah. Wait, no, sorry. I think 14.
14. You're feeling also this urge, but it's like primal inside you that these need to stop.
They need to stop.
But you manage to fight it off and just keep a clear head.
So I'm aware of the urge, but I'm
Yes.
not ruled by it. Okay. Would I have the insight to know that this is the same thing that's really affecting them? Thanks to or
not
really?
instinctually.
No, that's fine. Alrighty. But Rudy is still aware that he clearly doesn't have any ability at his disposal right now to help this situation any further. So he does the one thing that we need these two to be separated and to stop. So he does the one thing he thinks he can. He yells out, "Lena, we need you to hold down Arthur. He's gone mad." At the top of his lungs.
You just hear an "excuse me" and steps just coming towards, and I'm gonna roll in initiative for Lena.
Frick, this has become a...
Whoa.
Orb, you chose this.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
wanted to sleep.
Yeah, you chose this.
I mean, they both chose this, though, really.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be like this. It wasn't just Orb. It was both of you. Nana is gonna have such a smacking time. Such a fucking smacking time. Swear to God.
Okay.
I feel like...
Nana's first actions after this battle, and everyone is healed, is actually upside the head.
We're gonna quickly run through. Rudy, is there anything else you want to do? You've yelled Lena is coming.
Can he make this... Oh, no. Was that a bonus or an actual action?
No, communication is for free. Within
Excellent.
certain parameters.
Rudy needs to break free of the bonds that...
Yeah, roll a strength save.
Strength save.
What is Nana's spell save DC?
Oh, it is, for that one.
I know, right, Delia?
It should just say at top of your spell
It is.
page. The top of your spell page.
How are you doing?
Oh,
by
yeah,
the
sorry,
way?
it's 12.
I rolled a 14. So I'm free.
Well,
Yeah, so you just like
Excellent.
get your feet loose
Excellent.
from these, and as you do, the thorns break, like ice shattering, and you're free.
Cool. Can I still move?
You can move, yes. You have your
Okay.
movement, but
Alright,
it is difficult terrain, so it's half.
So the tent... the tent is still, like, on Duskgoose, but it's not, like, off the ground. Like, we can't see out. The tent is still covering...
Yes.
Relatively.
Yes.
Can Rudy move towards the door at all from where he is?
Duskgoose is blocking you.
It really is a
Duskgoose
mess.
blocking me as well. Okay, because he was hoping to
Should
try
just
and
hit the
open
fan
door later.
suddenly.
Does Lena kind of fit in the tent?
Probably not.
Probably
Orb,
not.
doesn't
Can we
matter.
even
Yeah,
really call
does
it a
not
tent
matter.
anymore?
If that is your concern, Orb, you are not looking at the bigger picture here. No, Rudy has nothing else to do. His magic has failed him. He is called for assistance. He's done. He has nothing.
Goose.
Alright. Goose would like to grapple Arthur, but not aggressively, into a hug.
Aww,
Like,
good.
like the monk in Mulan.
Yeah. Give him a big hug.
Yeah.
And I want to roll a persuasion check and be like, Arthur, we will work this out. We will talk. Just please calm down. We will sort this out. But I need you to be calm and take a deep breath in
First,
and out.
you need to make an athletics, and Arthur, you make either acrobatics or athletics, if you want to resist the hug.
16.
Damn it.
Yeah. Again, just like slippery. Arthur is like almost like a hunter. His eyes are locked on Gerald. Almost.
What? Okay. Why is Arthur most effective in combat against us? What is going on here? Why in every other combat he's
Because Arthur hasn't been this serious before in combat.
All that time that Bruce was winning just by 1 point, Arthur was actually letting him.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
apparently what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the hypothermia, Ghost. Don't worry, it's the hypothermia. You're okay. You're good.
Yeah, totally.
All right, well, I still
And-
want to attempt a persuasion if I can.
I'd say I don't really like rolling against each other that way. It's
Yeah.
more. It's
Oh,
up to
yeah.
Arthur how he will react to it.
Okay.
And we actually, if you're feeling good, Goose, it's the gardener's turn.
All right.
Oh, it's the gardener's turn, is it?
Yeah.
That's cute. So I'm
Goose
sorry.
Papa.
I need to see this board. So okay, I'm in the doorway. I think you're on that side.
No, you're over here, like squished against the tent edge.
Oh, love that. Love that for me.
And-
Okay,
And
my
here
gardener's
is
in
the
the
gardener
door.
right in the door.
I love it. And it looks like my gardener can get to Arthur, but probably can't get past Das Goose.
Exactly. It could roll a check to just run beneath, like, Dasku's legs.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just seeing like who it can really. It's kind of just there as a fucking blockade. Yeah, Nana doesn't do anything because, well, I mean, not any spells because,
Well, the gardener goes first and then Nana.
Oh, that's
so if
right,
the
okay.
gardener is just
Yes.
staying put.
the gardener is gonna move in and sort of like just help block. It's just gonna like just, and it's less murderous intent at this point. Its jaw is ever so slightly closed. It's too late. You've seen the damage, but it's not like totally unhinged at this point. Yeah, it's just gonna be there between the two.
And then we get to Nana.
Nana doesn't want to do. No, Nana would like to cure wounds. Move to Arthur, close enough to touch. Don't know if he's gonna let me. That's important.
You
But-
can't get to him. It's too crowded.
Too much. All right, too crowded. Then Nana is going to just once again say, "We can sort this out if everyone calms down." And that's it.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Ah,
Swear to
heck.
fucking God, if you do kill each other, I'm heading back to fucking.
Give me like 30 seconds and then we'll do wrap-ups.
All right, love it.
Radio.
If one of you kills each other, you're gonna make Das Goose cry.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, the thing is,
Do you want the goose to cry?
the thing is, I'm not going to hurt Gerald.
It's
I-
true. I'm actually more worried that Gerald's gonna kill you, and then I'm
I'm
gonna be like, "Wow,
That-
okay,
That's my thing.
yeah,
I-
you just want the hat."
You know what? Prank cancelled. Rudy's not doing the prank anymore.
I don't think anyone is at this
No.
point.
No.
I reckon we tie up Arthur, put him in the basket, leave him here with Lena, and we go back to Bora.
That's
Bro,
right.
you think I'm going anywhere with Gerald after the shit he's pulled too?
Fine, we
Both
tie
of
them
you are
both up,
in-
put them both in the basket, and then we go to Bora. And let them
We go to
argue
Bora.
about it.
Put them in the
Yeah.
friendship basket.
Yes, the friendship basket.
look.
They can
Friendship
fucking
basket.
talk about it.
Oh my god.
I love it.
I mean, when you
That
ask
was
Gerald about
happened.
this later,
Well,
it's gonna be I was going to sleep. He lurked over me creepily, went away, came back, scolded me with hot cocoa, scaring the shit out of me, and I blasted him thinking I was under attack, and then and then he came at me again, even though I warned him, and then so
Well, he came back in the tent, but he didn't actually attack you.
He pulled a dagger on me.
You're the one that had
That was after the blast. That was after the second
I
blast.
was defending myself. I was
Yeah, that was after the second blast.
Nah,
Oh man, look at this miscommunication.
I gave him so many
Rudy-
opportunities to back out of the
Rudy
tent. I
is
was like,
very
I don't want to
much,
hurt
yeah.
you. You need to leave right now. And he didn't. He pulled a dagger. I'm like, all right. This is
Nana's
happening
done
then.
with everyone. Nana's done with everyone. Nana might just fucking go with Lena. She might have before anyway, but she's honestly
Oh,
this
what
going
a
to be
what
the
a
end of
what a
the
series
campaign?
of events.
could be.
campaign.
I guess we'll see.
Well, the only events that'll be ending is Arthur's.
Let's wrap up quickly. I
Yeah.
don't want to. Yeah.
Well, that was exciting. We'll see
That
how
was
that
interesting.
goes.
I didn't
Yeah.
think we get MVP so early into the campaign.
Yeah, we'll.
Yeah.
I was not
Yeah.
expecting
Let's
that at all.
Totally derailed from what we were originally doing.
Yeah, what the hell is Arthur thinking? Like,
Yeah.
is there some sort of secret squirrel thing going on? I have no idea.
No, I just want to figure out what the hat is.
So attacking Gerald was your plan?
No, there was to put hot water or hot cocoa accidentally on just the hat. I didn't realize your whole fucking head was in the hat.
I was lying in bed, and it's resting the hat on my face to it's like a cover.
Okay.
We just
All right,
wrap
I'll mute you
up,
guys.
Like, yeah, we just
Yeah,
wrap up.
yeah.
I'm-
We'll see
Oh
what
my
happens
Lord.
next week,
See,
and we'll take the rounds. We'll say, Orb, give us a shout yourself out.
Look, not much to say. You've seen it tonight. This is who I am. You don't hate the player.
I just like how you claimed in Discord to not be chaotic stupid.
I know.
I thought you were getting better, but this is just throwing it out the window. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah,
Okay, keep
Jesus.
going. Keep going.
come on.
Yeah,
I'm Denimation. I stream. Oh, sorry. you want to go?
That's all right. That's it. I'm good. You go, Danny.
Oh my god.
I stream Thursdays and Sundays with these beautiful people. I play Das Goose, the big hulking barbarian that turns into a goose, giant goose sometimes.
It's true. Okay, I'm Roju. My channel's Participation Award. I've been playing Gerald tonight, as you probably know by this point. Yeah, I'm on most Tuesdays, or I try to be on Tuesdays, but I'm definitely here Thursdays for our co-op streams. I'm definitely here Sundays for our D&D streams, such as this one you're at right now. It's a good time, and full of surprises, it turns out. Do you want to go, Ozzy?
I'll go. Yes. So, hey guys. Again, I'm Ozzy Defro. I've been playing Rudy Magic Hands McGee. Yeah, I'm live literally 5 days a week, twice a day, because I practically live on this website. Because that is what I do. I'm insane. Variety streamer. I do sort of management sims and RTS games in the morning now, for the most part, and then I do some Skyrim, do some Valheim with a few of these guys, do D&D tonight. Yeah, just a whole bunch of different stuff. But again, if you literally have nothing else to put on, odds are I'm going to be live. So just chuck me on in the background.
And
Cuddly.
Me, yes. Sorry, my name's Kylie Raptor. I'm really fucking tired. I have to work really early tomorrow.
Oh,
And
no.
that's me for the night. So, yeah, have fun.
Orb, do you want a second go at shouting yourself
yeah,
out?
sorry about that.
I don't think I need to.
Okay. Well, I'm Joseph Poser. I've been the Dungeon Mistress, and this has been Cold Down Under, and I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna have to just like tear up all my notes and rewrite a whole lot of things for next week. This was
Sounds
not
about
what I
right.
expected. This
No,
was
I don't
not
think this
at
is what
all
anyone
I
expected.
No.
Well,
Awesome.
two things. number one, we're halfway to the Punishment Panther. Just want to put that out there. 5 more puns and it's happening.
We're going to get there in a second,
One
Cuddly.
session.
I had another couple in the bank.
Secondly, we will be playing even more D&D here ever so shortly. It's going to be an open table mega dungeon hex crawl featuring such people as Roju, ?
Yeah.
We have got Commander Meerkat and I think Moogle joining us from chat. And they tend to come play. They jump into a dungeon, they kill a bunch of things, and they try to get gold, to get better gear, and have a good time. I stream only on weekends, and it's just D&D. And we'll see if this campaign persists or if something else happens in the future.
We all die at
Thank
the
you all for
end.
being
Don't worry, Nana will persist.
Oh,
It'll
we
be
will
great.
keep going.
Douglas will persist.
Yeah, you guys can sort it out, and Rudy and Nana will. And
Pick up the
Dotsie
pieces.
will
Rudy
find
might,
the
Rudy might go have a
flyboys.
swim in a cold lake, and yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
that'd be
I know
great.
someone with a warm lake.
Yeah. Imagine if you just told us about that. What? All right, I'm gonna send us somewhere very wholesome.
Do it.
Thank you so much for having me, and love you guys, and bye. And we'll see you next
Yeah.
week.
Bye, Cuddly.
Bye-bye.
Whew.
Yes, I will be jumping over to the Calinsian Exploration Company chat in my server, and we'll see Roger there in a little bit, I assume.
Yes, I'm gonna end my stream tonight. I won't be streaming the exploration company this time, as I did last time. But I will send whoever I've got over to Josie, so you can
we'll-
hang out
As well,
there
yeah.
and enjoy our open table, where I play someone who's definitely not Puss in Boots. Song of Boots, completely different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Completely
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
But thank you all for playing. This has been exciting, to say the least.
Yes.
Thank you all for being here. You're all wonderful people, and I'm scared. I am scared because you're the ones doing the chaos this time. I didn't plan this.
You're like, I didn't plan this chaos.
Chaos.
It's the chaos is supposed to be me. What are you doing?
Alrighty.
No, it's
Yeah,
great.
I'll see y'all.
right.
Bye
See all
bye.
you guys on the other side.
I will see you soon, Josie. You. All right. Well, okay. That's a camera that doesn't exist. Let's try this again, shall we? Because I'm sure you love looking at this. There's no camera. Reset. Ah, there we go. All right, it's just me now. Let me just end that Discord call as well. There we go, lovely. Wow, that took a turn. Holy heck! Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I'll just spend just a moment just talking about Gerald and perhaps why he acted the way he did, because like. The thing about Gerald is he's super paranoid and he's always on edge and very always terrified that someone's going to attack him or something is going to attack him, and he thought that he was very safe in this party, and then suddenly he gets attacked while he's trying to sleep by someone who was just being very weird earlier. And he had concerns about, and suddenly he's under attack, and he just reacts out of instinct. Much like he did earlier when Arthur Alblet III tried to do grabby hands at him, and he's like, "Look, if you scare me, I'm just going to react. You got a delicate constitution, terrible arcane powers. You need to chill." So what does he do? He does the opposite of chill and like scolds Gerald while he's trying to fall asleep. What did he think would happen? Amazing. But I honestly, like, I'm not actually angry about the way it's going. I think it's amazing. Like if this is legitimately what's going on with Arthur, or there's something going on in his head. I find this really interesting as to what's actually going on. What'll happen once this resolves, what it turns out was driving him, because I don't know whether him and Josie were passing notes to each other, and it was like something you know, and it's something that we as players don't know either that's going on with Arthur, because like he seems weirdly obsessed. Like, is he possessed or something? Who knows? But I'm really interested to find out. I will tell you guys this for nothing though. Gerald will put him down. Gerald absolutely will put him down. Given half the chance, he'll put him down and ask questions later. Because I've got Spare the Dying cantrip. I can take him down with however much force I like and stop him from dying with a simple cantrip. So I'm not worried about Orb dying. I just want to knock him the hell out so I can have a good sleep, and then we can talk about it in the morning. The others think I'll just annihilate him, but that's not the case. But Gerald's not in a frame of mind to explain that to them right now. He just sees that Arthur has pulled a dagger on him now and is trying to, wanting to murder him out of nowhere, and he's just defending himself. So, wow, we will see how that plays out. But boy, did I free up a second level spell slot, just in case I need to, I don't know, cast Scorching Ray or something for 66 damage, or or like 3d10 on a retaliation attack. Yeah, exactly. No, Gerald's not malicious. He's just terrified. He's just afraid that everything is out to get him. And then when something proves like it is that it is trying to get him, well, then he takes the necessary steps to try to, remove that danger as best he can, whether it's fight or flight. It's very much, those are his two reactions. It's like, do I fight this or do I run like hell? And seeing as all his friends are there, he's like, well, no, I need to fight this. And yeah, hopefully they can sort something out. Because who knows what's going on with Arthur? Gerald doesn't know. I don't know. Roji doesn't know. We'll find out. Find out next week. Tune in on Sunday to find out what the fuck is going on. Oh, but I will be sending you over to Josie's channel very shortly, and we can enjoy a totally different campaign of a totally different sort. As she's mentioned, it's just a bit of a dungeon crawl, lots of fun. I'm playing the Bard Song of Boots, or just Boots for short. And it's a good time. And we frequently almost die because that dungeon is incredibly dangerous. So yeah, we'll see how we go there. Let's start this raid. Raid Juicy Pooza. I think I spelled that right. Sure did. All right, guys, let's give Josie some love. She's a fantastic dungeon master or dungeon mistress. I'm not sure what she prefers. Yeah, we'll enjoy. I will see you in a little bit once once they're back from break and we can get this dungeon started. Also, remember, it is an open table dungeon, so if you guys at home want to play, you absolutely can. You just need to jump on Josie's Discord. You'll find all the information there. This one goes every weekend, so if you want to join an open table game with us, that's the place to do it. All right, guys. See you later. Have a lovely night. Thanks for coming. Remember, if you had fun, you won. We had fun. Bye.